players trying to get the ball out of the hands of their quarterback as quickly as they possibly can. They tried the run game on the first series, didn't work out, so now they're going with the quick passing game, a screen, trying to create, I would expect now in this sequence, some sort of misdirection coming up, whether it's a counter run or getting a big run play action and get the quarterback out of the pocket.
Jaren Mangum has checked in, number 8 at running back, first down at the 48. And they'll give it to him running left. A lot of room. He'll pick up a first down and more. Look at the leg drive. Mangum, senior from guess where? Detroit, Michigan State, and Colorado transfer, gets 16.
Really good double team right at the point of the cap. This is Tyler Cooper, the left guard, Greg Johnson, the center. That's the block that really springs Mangum, and he's able to just pile forward. And you're right, partner. Look at the leg drive here as he's working against Quentin Johnson, the safety for Michigan, just picks up about 5 more yards.
Last 3 plays for Minnesota. They've gained 13, 14, and 16 yards. First down at the Michigan 36. Darius Taylor back in at running back. Taylor trying to squirt through the hole. He'll be ridden down hard by Kenneth Grant. And it's a gain of 2.
Man, Grant is one of the best interior linemen I've ever seen against the run. He was, they talk about block destruction, you know, in defensive line circles. And Kenneth Grant, 78, that's what he excels at, block destruction. He gets separation. He's got so much force and then strength in his upper body. And P.J. Fleck knows that it's just difficult to win snap in and snap out against Big 78.
Second down and 8 at the 34. Grossman will throw it this time. Over the middle. Incomplete. Oh, almost intercepted.
He almost picked that.
Makari Page was there.
He's a good safety, Makari Page.
Just wonder if that moisture on the ball.
Good morning. Yeah, go blue, baby. Atta boy. Oh no, got me. No, we're good with we're good with we're good with Orgy. We just gotta let Orgy cook. We just gotta let Orgy cook, bruh.
When that call comes in, every second counts. But too often, our emergency response is slowed by
let Orgy cook.
We should change it up.
Now I got it.
Oh. Keenum, get loose.
Here we go. Daddy's got this.
Hey, you got us this far. Keenum's gonna finish the drive.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If only there were backups in real life.
Doing this morning. It's so funny. I was supposed to go to the game this game too, but hell no. I turn it up another. pause these commercials just in case. Shit. I'm probably wilding too. Hopefully Twitch does not get mad about this. Twitch knows what's up. They the homies.
Nil, Michigan on top of the Gophers, but Minnesota driving. They've got a decision to make right here, though, faced with a 4th down and 11.
They're right on the edge of field goal range, and you just wonder if they're going to try to punt this one down. No, they're going to line up here for a field goal here.
So they're going to go for it. Dragan Kesich did not attempt a field goal last week versus Iowa. He's 5 for 9 on the season with a long of 53 yards. This one from 55. Left-footed kicker. Good snap, clean hold, got it away.
Yes. Hell no.
And he hooked it.
Let's go.
Plenty of distance, but wide right.
Good operation here. Just hooked it, like you said, partner. And it's that loss of yardage on 3rd down. You know, they get anything positive there, and that becomes much more of an automatic style field goal for Kesich. And that's exactly what PJ Fleck knows. That's a 3rd down issue. Obviously, as a kicker in these elements, 55 is incredibly difficult, and they miss it.
So Michigan will get the football back. 7-0 lead. 1st down and 10. At their own 37. Donovan Edwards in the backfield. They'll pitch it to the Don. Trying to get outside. He does.
Some kind of positive
And
yards.
tiptoe
Damn.
out of bounds.
Well, last series, Gus, Michigan perfect on 3rd down. And you asked for growth from the quarterback position, and he gave it to you. Alex Orji, this was 3rd and long, converts with his legs. Then on a 3rd and medium, beautiful ball right out to Colston Loveland. Then you get in the short yardage, give it to the big guys up front. That's right. They open up the big hole, and Moling saunters into the end zone. 3 for 3 on 3rd down, the Wolverines on that first series.
2nd down and 6 at the
Yeah,
41.
linebacker his whole life.
Orji, he's the young man that you really root for. What a great kid. We'll tell his story as this game goes on. We'll hand it off straight ahead to Donovan Edwards. Joyner with the tackle.
He's just not getting
Grand Cayman Island, where Josh Harder stashed his cash. While he was stashing his cash, Harder raised taxes on all of us. Over 10.
Pause that for a little bit. I cannot wait till this election bullshit is over, man. Commercials are hella annoying. Yeah, man.
So a timeout on the field. Michigan facing a 3rd and 4, and they'll talk about it. Tonight, it's baseball night in America on Fox with the postseason on the horizon. Mets seek a crucial win against the Brewers, or the Orioles take on the Twins in desperate need of a win. Don't miss the action tonight at 7 Eastern on Fox. Check for the game in your ear. I don't care about any of those teams. I'm talking about my Tigers last night. You see my man Jason Benetti in the locker room?
I did.
He got doused with champagne.
The Benetti effect is real.
That's
man.
right.
I love it.
Brought some good luck.
What a dream season for the Tigers here in Detroit. Man, how cool.
I tell you, one time was looking like a nightmare as they turned it around. 3rd down and 4. At the 43 for Wolverines, looking for the 1st down. Mullings in the backfield.
Give it to him. Hold that. Keep
Orji
that.
runs it
Keep that,
himself.
Orji.
Will he get it? No. He will not. Great job by this Minnesota defense sniffing out that play. They needed 4. They get 3. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Well, they're trying to get that quarterback going, right? And they bring in Donovan Edwards in motion and try to get some width in the defense, but they just couldn't get the movement on that right side. Good job up front by Minnesota, forcing this 4th down, and Michigan will have to punt it away.
And they bring on my favorite player on the Wolverines, Tommy Doman, their punter. I tell you what, folks, he can put some English on the football. Had one of the best games of his career last week against USC with 8 punts for 49 yards and 4 down inside the 20. How about this? This one will be downed inside the 20. Doman, 5-star recruit. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 7, Minnesota nothing. Back to Ann Arbor right after this.
Okay, Nature Boy, what's that bird then?
I like this one better. This one calls out.
It's a male finch. They give seeds to females in a bonding ritual.
High cut.
Spankings at a Duluth Trading birthday party. Celebrate our big damn birthday and save.
Tell me where that's from right
Only at Duluth Trading.
6 pieces of chicken, 4 sides, and biscuits? That's a big deal.
Now this is the type of deal Dad loves.
All this for $20? I tried to make it 21.
Legendary.
Get your own big deal for $20. Coach Prime and KFC, way back, baby.
We're only as good as our training, our tools, and each other. Let's get out there.
Look at us. We're short lifeguard.
You know what I'm saying? So be nice to have his little dialogue, you know? So I can have my dialogue. You feel me? I want to show the national championship with this. Yeah, just we're the national champions, you know what I'm saying? Oop. There we go. National championship, that center rep. The new Big Ten. Look at that. Then we got to go all the way to the Midwest. I don't know. It's good that we get Michigan and stuff gets to come to the West Coast a little bit more. So that's good. I like that. I wonder how far Rutgers? I always used to call it Rutgers because Rucker Park. I used to always call it Rutgers, but it's Rugger. The only time I ever seen those boys good is when they had Ray Rice. Boy, when Rutgers had Ray Rice, them niggas was cold. I remember. I wonder what channel this nigga is streaming this shit from. He needs more confidence, but we'll see. Hey, he has the confidence. They need to have more confidence in Alex Orji. Let him swing the rock. Hey, bro, interceptions are going to happen. This is football. Let him go out there, throw the ball a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. He'll be all right. Hell, it's not like he just started playing quarterback yesterday. He's been quarterback since in the 8th grade. That boy done played in some games. So, he knows what's up. Give him a chance. Let Alex cook. Or run his ass, I guess. Shit. Shit, you got me fucked up. Run that boy. I guess Twitch is not a place where people watch sports and shit like that, huh? But on YouTube, I would frick around and get a ban for this or something like that, so. Get him. Good stop. Oh, holding too, so. That's going back. Take that shit back. Take that shit back. Holding. That shit. I don't like not having socks on. I don't know what it is. My whole life I've been like that, bruh. Y'all niggas have to have socks, or you guys could. I'm sure you all the white homies are watching. Love to be barefooted. I don't get it. I just can't be barefoot all the time. That shit weird to me. Unless we on the beach. Bye. Okay, they got a little bit of those yards back. Looks like about 6. So we got a 2nd and 10 now. Let's get them in a 3rd and long, guys, and get off the field. Come on now. Do opposite of what the Niners do. Get off the field on 3rd downs, for God's sakes.
Potentially get aggressive here, because if they can force a punt, you're going to set your offense up with quality field position, and with a possession-style offense like Alex Orji runs on that side, it's a nice chance for Michigan to get off the field defensively.
2nd down and 11 at the 12. Minnesota wants it to that ball deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Brosner had a big hand in his face. Looks like it was Rayshon Benny.
Yeah, Benny had a great rush from the interior, so he's playing defensive tackle, runs about almost 300 pounds. Look, he's right in the face of Brosmer, and that's really the key to the Michigan pass rush, is that they get interior pass rush into the lap of the quarterback with their big defensive tackles, and now afresh, Kenneth Grant and Mason Graham, 78 and 55 on the field for a 3rd down. Watch this pass rush from the interior.
3rd down and 11 from the 12. Trips at the top of your screen. Jordan Newman in at running back. They get it off in time. Brosmer over the middle. Caught, but not enough for 1st down. About a 9-yard gain on 3rd and 11. Quentin Johnson, first man to it.
It looks like everyone's blitzing. What happens at the snap of the ball? Everyone backs out. That's what's so difficult facing Wink Martindale. You see that as a quarterback, Gus, there's just no way to diagnose what's going on pre-snap. He's one of the best 3rd down play callers in all of football, any level. And it's because of that disguise that he uses, in particular on 3rd down, and he gets off the field here and forces a punt.
And Martindale and his defense forcing the first 3 and out for Minnesota in this game. Tyler Morris ready to receive. Consistent rain from the very beginning. Ball fair caught at the 40-yard line, a 41-yard punt.
You hear now, Salty?
7-0, Michigan.
I turned it back on. Over here now, Salty. What's your profile picture right there? Is that a Mustang or is that a 6-cylinder Mustang? Okay. Fucking that's nice. Me and my brother are we building like a couple of them actually. I got a 94 Chevy, and I got my little brother got a 87 Fox body. Great.
Let's go, we're in the building, baby.
This shit's all apart.
Man, travel, man. Let's go. You was in the air for like 20 minutes. You saw that vertical? You saw that dude's vertical? That's what I'm talking about. Bucky, Bucky.
Ooh, that's what's up. Where you from, Bucky?
Okay, trainees, let's work on our fast and friendly claim service.
Eyes on the phone now.
Look alive, Drew.
Ohio? Oh no. One of those Ohio people that like Michigan? Salty, you motherfucker. Whereabouts in Ohio, man? I want to see Cincinnati and Cleveland, but the mistake by the lake. Bucks all day. Oh no. What? Wyoming? The hell's that? I ain't never heard of that shit before, bruh. I'm out here in California. Fresno, California. Oh, okay. Okay. The Toledo Strip. Okay, so you down there, South Ohio. That's what's up, bro. Thank you for watching, my brother. Turn it back on. Turn this.
Know who has the most team spirit in their blood. They're calling on all fans to join the largest blood donation competition to fight a generational blood shortage. Sign up today at Big10.com/happy. Michigan, Minnesota, 7-0. Our score, first down and 10 at the 39 for Alex Orji and the Michigan offense. Kalel Mullings right next to him. Play fake. Orji to throw it. Underneath.
A little bit behind, but that's okay.
Poston Loveland had to kind of turn around to get that one, but a first down, though, for the Michigan offense.
Yeah, just a touch behind him. Well, what a great adjustment there from Loveland to go back to his left shoulder and be able to grab that. Comes off his head just a little bit. Remember, he did not play a week ago, so hopefully he didn't tweak anything that he was dealing with. There's that adjustment going back, and he's able to catch that ball for a first down.
10-yard gain, first down to the 49. Orji looks comfortable throwing the football. They'll hand it off. Mullings trying to make people miss. They'll gain a couple. Baranowski with the tackle. Let's go downstairs to Jen.
Well, guys, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Black briefly after that first quarter. You guys have been all over third down. It's the first thing he said to me. Third down has to be better. He does believe that they will have the ability to run the ball against them. But as he's been saying all week, this game will come down to our ability to stop the run, and it has to be better.
Second down and 10 at the 49. No gain on the last play. Orji rolls out of the pocket, looking, throws, incomplete. Looked like he had his man, Kendrick Bell, Ronnie Bell's little brother from Kansas City, but he couldn't hold on. Third down and 10, and Bell gets up, limping.
Orji did a great job. He reads number one, he's not there, he goes to Bell, and Bell just can't corral it. And then something on that right leg, he immediately grabs for that right leg and heads over to the sideline. That is not what you want to see. A guy that they're very high on. Like you said, Ronnie Bell's brother. He's very athletic. He's tall, 6'2", 191 pounds.
Third down and 10 at the 49.
Call timeout.
Timeout, Michigan.
And the Wolverines decide to call a timeout.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I'm looking for fans with
My
good.
boy Eminem's what you call it, man. He's a Michigan fan, bro. You know what? If Twitch keeps being the way Twitch is, man, I'm about to probably go to Kick or whatever. Try that Kick stuff out. I don't know. What am I saying? I know one thing, though. Hey, man, I know one thing. My boy Salty, man, go check out I got B Nas Live, bro, on YouTube. I got a couple shows on there, man. Wrestling, football show with my boy. Check me out, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody check me out. I got you right here. Let's see. Yo, check your boy out, man. Matter of fact, let me see. Hello. Nah, you good. Tell me. Are they winning? Okay. Oh, okay, we good. I need my 10%. Yeah, no, yeah, I gotta watch that Nebraska game too, but I just want to see that fake what's his name? Oh yeah, we on right now. Cause I'm that nigga. Oh yeah, that dude Dylan Raiola might be yeah, he might be whatever, but fake Patrick Mahomes, bitch ass nigga.
Go for 6.
So Tommy Doman will cook it. Coy Parrish ready to return inside his own 10. That one over his head and into the end zone. 51-yard punt. Next on Fox, after their Hail Mary overtime win last week,
live, right?
Coach
We live
Prime and
sports
Drew
right now.
Sanders look
Maybe
to lead
draft you if
Colorado.
somebody gives me a
Another
fucking
victory against UCF,
sponsorship or no?
UCF, then under the lights at 11 Eastern. Heisman candidate Dylan Gabriel in Oregon take on UCLA, all right here on Fox. Were you in the fetal position
Yes.
when your Colorado Buffaloes needed a Hail Mary to win that game last week?
Oh, man, they never make it easy.
Against Baylor.
This is going to be a great game. I tell you what, this UCF offense, they can run the rock. KJ Jefferson, he's a transfer from Arkansas. Gus Malzahn, they do a great job. But I tell you what they don't do a great job of, defending the pass. There could be a lot of points and yards in that game coming up on Fox.
First down and 10 of the 20. Darius Taylor with Brosmer. Taylor trying to get through the hole. Does. Quentin Johnson brings him to the turf.
There was a little flinch prior.
I'll check back with you halftime.
I thought this was a false start, and I think it is, yeah. So this will be backed up.
Remains first down.
Don't have a name for it yet.
I thought Greg Johnson there, PJ Fleck's got to be frustrated with these penalties on the first down. Watch Greg Johnson, the center, just a little bit of a flinch right before the snap. Yep, right there, and then that's when they blew it dead, and now it's going to be backed up.
That'll make it first down and 15. From the 15. Looks like Michigan wants to bring pressure. Here's a reverse. Minnesota in trouble. Taylor trying to get somewhere. He can't do it. Yair Hill there to string out the play. A loss of 3.
Yeah, just kind of a give to Darius Taylor over on the right side, and they do a great job of getting upfield, forcing him back. Derek Moore was kind of the initial Michigan player there to force him back in deeper, and then everybody else rallying up to make that tackle. And you see there the pursuit from this Michigan defense, and another great opportunity here to create some good field position for their offense.
Second down and 18 at the 12.
Outside, no picture.
Max Brosmer. Sideline throw. And it's caught. Daniel Jackson tries to turn it up and get to the 20.
Oh, he stripped that. That's us. They didn't blow it dead yet. They didn't blow it dead. That's us right there.
Do they?
That's why you fight for the ball.
Zeke Berry came out with it, and it looks like we've got a turnover.
Okay. That was for you right there, Salty.
And you know what these defenders do when they force a turnover.
That's for you right there, Salty.
Daniel Jackson fighting, and there's Zeke Berry, and he just wrestles it away from him in there.
He ripped that boy.
Zeke Berry, he knew Jackson was stood up, so he just goes after the
ball's
football,
wet, bro.
and there
You
he
have to
comes
fight
out
for
of the
that ball.
pile with the ball and sets
Now-
up Michigan with unbelievable field
It might
position
sound the
here
ref
for their
like, hey, man,
offense
blow it
inside
down.
the 20-yard
Nah,
line.
you gotta fight. You might could have got out of it.
So the Cardi boys, they got the Cardi glasses on. Cartiers, folks, that's what they do. They put on the fancy sunglasses when they force a turnover. That's their turnover chain. Will Johnson, their
All right, come on.
All-American
Origin, they put you
quarterback,
in a
has
nice
his own
position, baby. Come on.
sunglasses
Let
business. He
Alex
does the
cook.
replicas, sells them for 20
Let Alex
bucks.
cook.
It's got international distribution in China. First down and 10 at the 16. Here's a handoff. Mullings with room. Mullings, powerful run.
Yo, is Mullins better than Donovan Edwards?
Mullings will pick up a first down. And talking to him yesterday, Joel, it was so much fun. He said he wears size 15 and he's had these big feet since he was 12 years old.
Yeah, that's right. So that's why he thought he was going to be a linebacker. But guess what? He is nimble enough. Look at that move in the hole, and he makes that move on Kerry Brown 14. Watch like this. Just a little bit of a shake in that phone booth. And yes, he can run you over, but he's also got a little wiggle to him as well.
First down and goal at the 6. This is usually Mullings' time. They'll give it to him again. He just crashes home and he'll get inside the 5-yard line and even more, all the way down to the 2. A 5-yard gain. And he said playing linebacker is what has really allowed him to be a physical and bruising.
I need to tell you why Prop 33 has veterans like me so upset. So many of my fellow
After a turnover, it's smash mouth football. These are tone setters for your entire offense. There's nothing that the former offensive line coach Sharon Moore likes more than putting the game in the hands of those big guys up front.
Second down and goal at the 1, out of the I formation. Mullings the deep man. They'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Second man
Get
throw.
that.
Power running. Touchdown Michigan. Big
Go blue.
kitten them puppies. Organized and into the end zone. What a great block by Max Bredesen.
And I tell you what, you get all these extra offensive linemen in there. You've got the extra offensive lineman, Andrew Gentry, number 75, and then you get Bredesen. He's always going to open up a hole, and then it's just the power of Mullings.
Okay, so
you
Donovan
cannot
is just
beat
back up.
him if you're contacting him at the goal line. He's too powerful.
Mullings 2 rushing touchdowns in each of the last 3 games. Michigan trying to make this a 14-0 game, and they do. 8:59 to play in the second quarter. Michigan grounding and pounding. Kalel Mullings. Jerome Moore says we'll take it.
Welcome to Hampton by Hilton. Big game tomorrow. You guys ready? Oh, we're ready, Gus.
Which way's our room?
Bring it.
Put this on pause a little bit so we can talk, guys. So we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to listen to the commercials. Unless y'all want to. Let me know. You know how I'll know? If y'all wrote in the chat. If y'all told me something. Shout out to Hilton's. You know, I love me a Hilton. Free breakfast? Boy, you can't beat it. Alright, so this is gonna be, and then we got, and then they come to Washington. I really should slide up to Seattle, man, go to that game. I want to hella bad, but Miami is coming to Cal Berkeley next week. That's the one I really want to go to, especially after the game last night. Y'all watched that game last night? Crazy. I think it was an incomplete. A lot of people think it was a pick or a Hail Mary touchdown. I think the play, because he didn't have full control. He was juggling it when he came up, so I don't know. Or when he came down with the ball, I mean. You never know in the Hail Marys like that, man. Shit can get so clogged and convoluted. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. You know what I'm saying? After this, for sure y'all gotta, I should have at least, I see 3 up there. I should have 3 more subscribers than y'all. Damn. That ain't nothing but press the subscribe button. I ain't posting no stupid shit every day. That check-in, check on that check-in show, y'all. That check-in show is where it's at. I should make a separate thingy about the check-in, huh? 49er check-in show, y'all. 49er check-in show. We'll be doing it live on Twitch and whatnot, but I don't know. We might go live on YouTube, but when it's live on YouTube, it don't. It's like you got to go search for it and shit. So I don't know. I'm making it seem like it's nighttime and shit up in this motherfucker. Oh yeah, playoff baseball ain't nothing like it.
6th-ranked Ole Miss opens SEC play against Kentucky. Oklahoma State and Kansas State clash in the Big 12 Top 25 Showdown. Plus, can Coach Prime in Colorado come up with another miracle? Gus and Joel, my guys. We'll see you at the half.
All right, Sergeant Mike, thank you very much. You don't realize Sergeant Mike's a big... He's about 6'3".
Oh, yeah, you don't mess with Mike.
Oh,
no. You don't mess with Mike.
He will body slam you, bro. 34 points off turnovers this season, tied for most in the Big Ten for the Wolverines. Let's check in with JT.
Well, I love, Gus, that we have been chatting about Khalil Mullings and just how versatile he is on the football field. Well, that all started really in high school because he was playing every single position. And by the way, he was also playing the saxophone. He was singing in the choir. He made it look easy. Then he comes to Michigan. Gus, you mentioned he had those big feet. They thought he was going to get bigger playing linebacker. Coach Harbaugh said, how about you give it a go at running back? Well, I feel like Harbaugh may have been on to something. What a fit. Now, I asked him what he loves most about running back. He said it's seeing the green grass in front of me. Nothing left to do but just run and score those touchdowns. He also said his defensive experience, that is what's making him so good as a back.
All right, Jen, thank you so much. Size 15 at 12 years old for Mullings. Grosmer pulls it down, buys time, and just throws it out of bounds. That Michigan defense bringing a lot of pressure, as usual, for Wink Martin.
Well, this is the best part is that they don't have to because of the coverage. So you can just sit there and rush 4, and then you get all your secondary strength back there covering, and there's nowhere to go with the football. Everybody's got eyes in the backfield, and if you're Max Brosmer, you're looking out there and you're like, hey, like I see 3 of them, and it's like it's not Rocky. You can't just hit the one in the middle. There's just too many guys on the field because you can only rush 4 if you're Michigan.
Minnesota with only 69 total yards of offense. Taylor. And he's stopped by Barham. A 5-yard gain.
Yeah, it's unspoken how much confidence this group clearly got from that win over USC. Because today, I just sense that this Michigan team, they know exactly who they are. There's no questions with all these inexperienced and new faces that we're seeing this year. They are coming into their own right before our eyes.
3rd down and 5 at the 30. Wolverines with that loss to Texas changed a lot of things when they got back to work. Grosmer over the middle and incomplete. Good defense again by the Wolverines.
Solid
this time Hillman breaking it up. Elijah Spencer, the intended receiver.
Yeah, it's great coverage by Hillman. He just got in the back pocket right here. Here's Hillman, number 6, and watch, he's just in man-to-man coverage, and he's just going to catch up, and then he's going to be right there at the throw point. That's a terrific job, just blanketing the wide receiver and making it difficult on the quarterback to have a large window to throw the football, and Michigan again gets off the field.
Mark Crawford send it away. He's at the 15. Tyler Morris, the deep man, at the 30. Angle toward the far side. And fair caught at the 25, a 45-yard punt. The Minnesota-Michigan rivalry is one of the oldest in college football, dating back to 1892. In 1903, the Little Brown Jug became the trophy of the rivalry. Fielding Yost in Michigan forgot their water jug in Minnesota. The Gophers refused to give it back until Michigan beat them. Since then, the jug has changed hands 25 times, and Michigan leads the series 7-7 wins. My question is, what did Fielding Yost have in that jug back then? Was it Gatorade?
No.
Was it moonshine?
No, it wasn't Gatorade. That wasn't invented till, what was it, the 70s, I think?
At Florida.
Yeah, that's right.
First down and 10 from the 25. Mullings. And Mullings make that orgy. Looks like he's tackled either at or behind the line of scrimmage. Devin Eastern defensively, a loss of 1.
You know, what's interesting is, you know, we don't talk a lot or haven't talked a lot about the fact that Michigan's got all these new players and a new play caller. You know, and so here you got Kirk Campbell, who's basically learning this on the fly as well. And I felt like his game plan today has been more simplified in the passing game, and it's helped Alex Orji out get some of those completions.
Orji looking, Orji dancing, now runs it, and it'll go out of bounds. Gains about a yard. Cody Lindenberg right there.
Well, he's looking for Kendrick Bell on kind of a single receiver route, and Bell either slipped or got thrown down on the outside. Here's Bell right here. They're trying to isolate him and get him on like a deep corner, and he just kind of gets thrown down and then falls down, and that's when Orji had to leave the pocket. You know, so part of this, the growing pains for this Michigan team is also the fact that they're trying to find more threats on the outside, and now they'll send all of them out here. Empty backfield, Gus, for Alex Orji.
Alex Orji, they say he's got a cannon for an arm. Let's see if he decides to one day throw it deep. Here's Orji looking over the middle. Incomplete.
Loveland was looking nice at that flat.
Marlon Klein, closest man to the football, and Wolverines will have to send it away.
Boy, that one came very close to actually being picked off. The safety, Coy Parrish, number 3, was heading over to that side. And Orji was trying to hit the tight end right up that near seam, I would call it. And Coy Perch, the true freshman, a guy that Minnesota's very high on, almost had his hands on that football.
Tommy Doman will send it away from the 11. Parrish on special teams as well at the 25. They start from the 20 with a lane. Nice return. Crossing the 40-yard line up to around the 43, a 22-yard return. Christian Bovin with the tackle on special teams. Let's go downstairs to Jen.
And I had a chance to catch up with Coach Fleck before the game. There's actually a pretty cool tradition that the Gophers are proud of. It's something Fleck started at Western Michigan. Every time they come to an away game, the players actually bring a little bit of their turf, of their field. They like to leave it wherever they're playing. The goal today, make the big house our house. I had a chance to ask Quinn Carroll about this tradition. He said our culture travels with us wherever we go. We're going to need that culture today to get the win and stay in this one.
PJ Fleck in his 8th season at Minnesota. He has been a wonderful coach for the Golden Gophers. First down and 10 at the 42.
Get him.
And it's Taylor. Back to PJ Fleck. He had an 11-2 mark in 2019 and back-to-back 9-4 seasons in 21 and 22. Failed a little short last year, but take a look at what he's been able to do. 15-36 in his 8th season, 5-0 in bowl games. He's never had back-to-back losing seasons. Had a losing season last year, only 6 wins, but a lot of times coaches' names get passed around for these big-time jobs. And PJ Fleck, they don't talk about it. As Brosmer in trouble with Grant. Looks like he'll be credited for the sack.
You know, last year after Chip Kelly left UCLA, there was some talk about UCLA, and obviously PJ Fleck's name came up, and because of that, he actually got an amendment in his contract in the offseason. Not necessarily an extension, but an amendment, a little bump in pay for his assistants, the assistant pool at Minnesota. So Fleck is signed for about 6 more years with Minnesota, and I echo what you said. He's done a heck of a job.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable coach, unbelievable enthusiasm and charisma. 3rd down and 11 from the 41. Roseburg and drag goes down.
Who is it? Mason Graham.
Mace in the place. Mason Graham. The All-American, a loss of 10.
You can't single block this guy. He's just going to beat you right to the inside. There's 55, and they single block him with a guard, and he's too quick and nimble. The former wrestler, he's just so good and agile. He just beats him to the inside and then closes on the quarterback, nowhere to go. Mason Graham having another year for Wink Martindale that could wind up as an All-American.
So on 4th and 21, Minnesota will have to punt it away.
He's guaranteed out of here.
This Michigan defense seems like it's getting better as this game progresses.
Every series, 4 straight drives now. Minnesota
it was blocked.
Loose, picked up. Michigan has it down at the 10.
What's the flag for, though?
But there is a flag on the play.
Maybe roughing the kicker.
Bovin with the recovery. Christian Bovin, the senior from Traverse City.
Illegal formation. Kicking team number 8.
Oh, okay. Nice. We on that ass. Now this is another perfect situation for you, Alex. Come on.
So Wolverines block a punt.
I believe this is 52. This is Keshawn Bennett, an edge player. Beautiful job. Gets the block. Bovin comes in for the recovery. There's Bennett right off the foot of Crawford. Michigan gets the block, sets it up perfectly, and now another short field, another possession starting inside the 20 for Alex Orji in this offense.
First down and 10 at the 11-yard line. Donovan Edwards, the pistol back. Orji does it all. He's got his
nice, that touchdown.
Morris.
Oh, no.
And he's down at the 1-yard line.
Out off the 1? What are we doing?
Tyler Morris almost got in.
Did you see how quick he got Morris the ball? That's what Sherrone Moore is going to be happiest with as they take kind of a look at where actually he went out. There he's leaving the field of play. I don't think he had touched. If he's able to get that right elbow with the ball all the way to the pylon before hitting any part of his body in the white, then that's going to be a touchdown. You see how he kind of takes off, Gus? I think that's a touchdown. That right leg never touched the sideline as he almost kind of kept himself in the air, hovering toward the pylon.
After review, it was determined the runner hit the pylon. It is a touchdown.
Oh, nice. Let's go. Touchdown, baby.
Touchdown, Michigan. Tyler Morris.
Here's another look. Morris confirmed in review. Watch his right leg stay up off the turf.
Oh, yeah, his leg never touched the ground.
Secure possession of the ball. It's across the goal line at that point. It is a touchdown for Michigan. Give Morris a heck of a lot of credit for staying up as he's heading to the pylon, and also his quarterback for giving him the ball quickly with room to run.
Michigan trying to take a 21-0 lead, and they do. Alex Orji not doing a lot, but doing enough in the passing game.
It's details, and the details matter at this position. You've got to be the leader of your group, and today already 4 of 8 for 36 yards and a touchdown.
Let's get those.
You take a look at some of these plays, whether it's third down or even right there for the touchdown pass. Gus, as a quarterback, you write down all these things in your playbook. Well, off of that little play action on that touchdown pass, one of the details would be if Morris is open, get him the ball right away, because the more he has to stretch that route out, the more the sideline becomes an influence. So watch how quickly he gets the ball to Morris outside of the play action. So here's the route, and then watch the ball come out right now. Okay, so now Morris has room to run and turn up the field. If he just takes a beat longer, Morris doesn't have that opportunity. So the details showing up for Alex Orji already today in his second start.
Third passing touchdown of his career. Michigan 14 points now off 2 Minnesota mistakes, a fumble and a block punt. Parrish. And he has the fair catch at the goal line.
Well, this Michigan team, there's so much, and you hear me, you probably roll your eyes at me all the time. I talk about their blueprint, and it's like how they have to win. You know, as a team, think of it this way. if you're a head coach, any team out there, Jones Junior High, Michigan Wolverines, Dallas Cowboys, who are you? Where are you going? How are you going to get there? And as a coach, you have to define those principles and terms for your team. And over the opening month of the season, in large part because of all the new faces for Sherrone Moore, including himself in that position as a head coach, they're trying to learn and define who are we as a team. Well, guess what? We're starting to see that define itself here before our eyes. Dominant defense, being on the ground. Alex Orji with some detailed play at quarterback.
Grosmer winds up, wants to throw the deep ball.
Oh, he was out of bounds, though. He was out of bounds.
Intercepted.
Oh, shit.
Jair Hill.
No, I think he was out of bounds, but that shit was clean, though.
Not only did he track that ball down in midair, but how did he get a foot in?
I didn't think he did.
I didn't either.
Is that right foot in? My goodness, it looks like that right foot was in. Now, if his heel lands, that whole step has to be in. He does have control, it looks like, of that football. And then you just have to understand, like, even if the toe hits first, as the heel goes down to the turf,
whole foot, right?
That's right. That's right. The entire foot has to stay in bounds.
And
Control first, and then you're looking for the whole foot inbounds. That's very difficult to say from that angle.
And to overturn, would you say?
Absolutely.
The ruling on the previous play was an interception. The play is under further review.
Gus, it looked like he didn't even turn until the ball was basically in his chest. Did you see how late he turned to defend the ball? He did a great job. First of all, this is like
graduate level stuff.
Well, not the turn is, yes, but at first it's cornerback 101 because he presses. Watch him press the go right, the wide receiver, all the way up against the sideline. So now he's taking away the space of the wide receiver by pushing him up against the sideline, and then he turns to defend the ball. That's a beautiful job. Now, whether he gets a foot down or not, you know, that's just athleticism.
Bro, turn the camera.
I just don't know if you can overturn that. Like,
we need a camera on the other side, is what I'm going to say. Like, let me see.
Yeah, I mean, is it totally improperly? Maybe.
One way or the other, just a tremendous play by Jair Hill, redshirt freshman from Kankakee, Illinois.
And this is a secondary.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Oh, wow.
First down,
I'll
Michigan.
take it. Okay.
What a play.
Wow.
So Hill gets the interception, and this was a secondary that there were some questions about. No one had questions about Will Johnson. But obviously with him out, now you've got Amir Hall and Jair Hill in there, new corners for this year. You had to kind of replace the safety position. Rod Moore tore his ACL, so he's not in there. And now this revamped secondary starting to make some plays for this team.
So a first down for Michigan at the 40. More opportunity for Alex Orji. Hand it off. Edwards. And the Don will pick up 2.
And, you know, one of the things that Sherrone told us that he learned about this team, and even himself, and the way that they need to win the ball game. And I know that this could go without saying, but he just thought, you know, we had to make a quarterback change because of turnovers. We are not a team that can overcome turnovers. We're not a shock and awe team. We're a ground and pound team. We've got to possess the football, and that's why he thought that number 10 was his best option at quarterback, and he's proven to be right.
Second down and 8 at the 42. Orji rolls out of the pocket, tries to square his shoulders. Orji striding, and it go out of bounds as he crosses the line of scrimmage 4 yards. Sherrone Moore told us something interesting. He said after the Texas loss, he started to spend a little bit more time with the offensive line to give them more confidence.
Well, and he knows that group needs confidence. Why? Because he was their coach. He is an offensive line coach. Even when he was the coordinator last year, he coached those guys up front. And he knows that the heartbeat of any football team, any level, rests inside of those 5 guys up front on the offensive side. He knew that these guys needed to gel and gain some confidence.
Third down at 6 at the 44. Orji looking for that first down. Orji in trouble and sack. Great job, John Joyner.
Very nice design.
With the sack.
That shit was nice.
And that should take us to the 2-minute timeout. Michigan will punt it away, but the Wolverines lead it 21-0. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back to Ann Arbor after this.
Whoa, what's this?
Aflac Duck signed me to an NIL deal.
An NIL deal?
It's name, injury, and likeness. With a name like Prime, an injury like mine, and a likeness so fine, that's a triple threat.
Couldn't we just tell people Aflac pays cash for expenses not covered by health insurance?
If we want people to understand how Aflac helps close that gap, we got to get you to think bigger, Coach.
You gotta be kidding.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Find an agent, get a quote at Aflac.com.
Miss Terry's not gonna like this.
Trouble.
If you have advanced prostate cancer, you know all about perseverance. You believed in your team, even when it hurt. You met the challenge piece by piece. You didn't quit then. Don't start now. If you've had hormonal and chemotherapy.
John Duarte isn't looking out for the Valley. He voted to...
Turn this shit on, nigga. Give a fuck about it, nigga. Give a fuck about it, nigga. Give a fuck about politics, nigga. No, I'm just kidding. I'm over here looking like, well, how much this game is next week? You know what I'm saying? How much this game finna be next week? You know what I'm saying? I did you with the Gustavo. What Gus? I did you with the Gus eye one time, my good eye. What? I did that boy with the Gus eye one time. I got my good eye on you, boy. Shout out my boy Gus, man. Hey, y'all check out the 49er check-in. It's a show that be my boy J Money do. Lil Nana show and shit, yeah, man. Lil Nana show and shit.
Saucy deal in the Wendy's app now. Terms apply.
All right, come on, guys.
21-0 Michigan.
Ball off.
On top of Minnesota, 2 minutes to play. In the second quarter, Wolverines doing it on all sides of the football. Offense, defense, and special teams. First down, make that fourth down. This one, they're caught at the 21. 42-yard punt.
Well, Minnesota's just desperate for anything offensively. And I mean, you think about now the turnovers, and now Brosmer's coming out. I've always thought and listen, I was in this position, Gus. I remember what it was like to throw a bad interception. Brosmer throws a bad interception. Typically, you get safe play calls right after that. Now, you might not get that inside of 2 minutes, but you're going to get a short pass or a run. You know, I always felt like as a defensive coordinator, this is when it's an opportunity to be at your most aggressive.
First out of the 22. Brosmer, screen.
Wow.
Michigan ready for it. Makari Page.
Okay.
But there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, they hit Brosmer late, a couple of Michigan Wolverines.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 1. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's Barham.
And Barham, who was the transfer from Maryland, 6'3", 250 pounds. Here he is, number 1. And he's coming in and just late by a couple steps and just gives it a forearm shiver right to the chest.
He had the
clearly
ball 5
time to
seconds,
pull up
bro.
there,
I'll be
and
the first
not
one
a
to
penalty that you need to take, because it gives them now a little bit of field position here with 1:48 left.
They put any kind of score.
First down at the 37. Near side throw, nothing again. Wow. Barham just gobbling up the receiver. That's a loss of 1, makes it second down and long.
Yeah, this linebacker core is fast. Hausman and Barham, they can cover a lot of ground.
Brosmer underneath this time. Looking for the first down, and it's Darius Taylor. He'll lean forward close to it. Page with the tackle, a 10-yard gain on second down and 11. Let's see if Minnesota stays on the field.
They got to move quickly here now, a minute 10 counting.
Third down and 1. Can they keep it going?
A bunch of weird shit happening right
Can they get the first down?
I'm seeing offside. I'm seeing full starts.
Taylor. Minute to go from the 48. Brosmer, pocket collapses. Guess who? Double nickel. Mason Graham. Another sack. Yes, he's got onions.
We're on the boat.
Look at him just push the pocket right back into the lap of Brosmer. I mean, he just 2-point stance. It's like he's a sprinter start. He's doing nothing but rushing the quarterback right there. We've seen the speed and agility getting around the guard, and right there rocks him to sleep with a power rush right into the lap of Brosmer.
Looks like he's got some new ink on that left arm as well, Joe.
Can't keep up with all the ink over there, right? I mean, this guy is, it's just so rare to find a defensive tackle that can make and have this amount of production, both in sacks, in terms of tackles for loss, and just regular tackles.
From day one when he stepped on campus.
That's right, even as a true freshman. You know, we saw him playing, and obviously he was a dominant force last year on this national championship defense, and now he's looked at as one of the leaders and the guy that needs to carry them to where they want to go.
Third sack for Michigan, 2 for Graham. Second down and 17. Here's a shovel pass.
You like that.
Hausman with the tackle on Darius Taylor. 7-yard pickup. 36 seconds and counting. 3rd and 10. Brosmer. Nice throw.
Nice.
Beautiful catch. This time, Daniel Jackson will gain 19.
Great timing route on the outside with Daniel Jackson, and that's the combo on film that impressed me quite a bit. Listen, when I watched Brosmer throw the football, and I know they didn't do a ton in the second half against Iowa last week, Brosmer is impressive. There are times when he makes a throw like he just did there to Daniel Jackson. It's on time, it's on target, and it looks really good. You see Jackson on the outside, and he's working against Amir Hall, and he's going to get that ball basically right out of his break. Beautiful timing by Brosmer, and Jackson clearly on the same page.
Second down and 10 at the 32. 24 seconds remaining. Max Brosmer.
Before the ball was snapped. False start.
That's not what you guys need right now, Minnesota.
55. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
24 seconds.
With only one timeout, yes, you can still throw the ball anywhere. You can check it down right over the middle of the field, but what you would really love here if you're Minnesota is try to attack the seams of this defense right down in particular to the far side.
Second down and 15. Brosmer, does he have time? No! He goes down for the 4th time. Rashawn Benny. This time just crashing in. Benny, 6'4", 296.
And watch this move. I mean, these are all defensive tackles, Gus. This is not like it's edge players. These are the nose tackle, the defensive tackles. It's Mason Graham, now Benny. We've seen pressure from Kenneth Grant. I mean, these guys are just so destructive in the interior of this defense. Brosmer has no time to get the ball down the field.
Will Johnson's enjoying it. Gets the day off, nursing an injury.
You know who else loves it?
Who's that?
Wink Martindale.
How about it?
Because guess what he doesn't have to do? Blitz. And he'll tell you, he has this reputation for like, he pressures a lot. And they did early in the season. And I actually felt like they pressured too much. And some of the percentages bore that out. Now, that has been backed off of the last couple of weeks. And he will tell you, as we sat with him yesterday, he'll say, if I can get home with 4, I'm going to get home with 4. And then I can play coverage. You see the blitz percentage by game has gone down 53-2, 41-30. And today, they're just getting home with 4. They don't have to blitz.
This
defense under Coach Martindale improving. Roseman
Hold on
just
now.
lines up, throws it deep. Who's got it? Minnesota says they have it at the 1 with 2 seconds to go. Wow. Nick Leichel.
Spike it?
And he'll kick the field goal, and it's good.
That's incredible.
That was incredible.
What
Somehow
the fuck
made
just
the
happened?
catch all the way down at the 1-yard line, and Minnesota will get out of the first half with points. They get 3.
You know what was even more impressive is, yes, he goes up and catches this. Callerup is going to come down with this football. But the more impressive part is that the field goal team was ready to run on the field immediately.
Yeah, that was tight.
They run on the field, and they're able to just transition and substitute right there, and they run on the field, and they get set up and execute a kick with only 2 seconds left on the clock. That is just textbook stuff right there. Beautiful execution from Minnesota.
I respect it.
So despite the miscues,
and that
Minnesota will get 3 points as they head into the locker room at halftime. Coming up next, it's the State Farm halftime show.
Yeah, Minnesota is on a good note, but Michigan 1 half away from his 27th straight win in Big Ten play. As we welcome you inside our LA studios. Welcome to the State Farm halftime show. Mike Hill, Chris Peterson, and Bruce Feldman hanging out with you. Alex Orji, Michigan quarterback, already has more passing yards, 36 in this game than he had all of last week. But the special teams, defense, running the football, that's looking good. The reason why Michigan has the lead. But Minnesota, with a nice play to end the half, they end on a positive note.
That was spectacular coaching by P.J. Fleck and his staff. 2 seconds left. You cannot spike the ball. You cannot run up there, spike the ball. It's got to be 3 seconds or more. So they had to run their Mayday team, the field goal team, out there and snap it on the whistle of the official. So that was spectacular. But I really see this first half, coming down to really one stat that I think is super underrated and not talked about enough. It's average starting field position. That is just Michigan has started average starting at their own 48. Minnesota at their own 20.
Right.
And those are just huge momentum changers. When you get the ball in those positions, the game just feels like the field tilts on you.
Yep.
And that's what this thing's all about right now.
A fumble and a
this Kansas and what you call it game. Hold on.
To throw the intermediate crosser to Stripling.
Check out this Kansas
and then here. This is just
Oklahoma
nice play
State
design.
game, I ain't gonna lie.
Taking advantage of the fact that the safeties had started supporting hard on the run.
This Kansas, the Kansas State
and then the big time shot laying down the field.
Looking like Drake's son.
Which you just knew was coming. In that kind of sudden change situation, and you're on the plus side of the field. And Avery Johnson throwing the football with nice accuracy here down the field today. It's nice to see that. He struggled with that last week at BYU. And his response after the interception has been exactly what Coach Chris Klieman was looking for.
And Alan Bowman, 12 of 21, 186 yards and a touchdown on the flea flicker as well. So both quarterbacks have responded off of struggles last week. Presley with a fair catch at the 11-yard line. Only 32 seconds to go in the quarter. Lewis, you wondered how both quarterbacks would bounce back today. They both bounced back pretty well.
BRB.
Yeah, they sure have. Look, Alan Bowman came out early and was very accurate throwing the football. They've gotten away from Ollie Gordon a little bit here. I think they need to balance it up a little bit more here in the second half. Maybe he can find his rhythm. And then Avery Johnson, again, experiencing in-game adversity with the interception, which last week kind of threw him off before the half at BYU, and he was never able to really get his composure back. He got it back within one series today and the offense is back on track. You can see both of these teams, yards per play are explosive, total yards are explosive, big plays. It's been a fun half.
Draw play. Vailahi up the middle for a gain of maybe 3. And let's see if either team even opts to use a timeout here. Looks like Oklahoma State running the ball here, happy to go to the locker room, and Kansas State might be equally as happy with a 21-13 lead.
One-score game. Both teams have shown that they can produce some explosives. Quarterback's playing all right. This is going to come down to a last possession here in the second half.
Which is the game we expected.
That's right. That's right. That's what you want.
Second quarter.
And in the era of the brand new 12-team playoff, what better scenario would you have for what feels like an elimination game just about for one of these two teams if this game does indeed come down to the last possession or two? It's a one-score game at halftime. It is now time for the halftime report. Joey Galloway and Dan Mullen are standing by with Matt Barrett.
You're watching the ESPN College Football Halftime Report, presented by
Avocados from Mexico. Here we are, halftime number 1 on a busy college football Saturday. Michigan and Minnesota, and I tell you what, Wolverines have found something with Kalel Mullins.
Yeah, and they found something with their run game, and that's what they're going to have to be offensively. Pass game, non-existent.
Right now, neither is Minnesota's offense here. Zeke Berry rips it away. We had a fumble. I mean, Michigan's playing Michigan football now.
They do. They play defense. They're playing special teams. They're creating short fields for themselves. They have a classic Michigan 1-yard touchdown run on the highlight.
The Blake Corum is strong in Mullings. 14-0 at that point, and then Alex Orji throwing a little bit today.
Yeah, they got 36 yards passing.
That's already 4 more than they had last week.
Absolutely right.
And the win against USC. So we're on our way to improvement. The stunner of the day, SEC on ABC, Jackson Dart and Ole Miss in Kentucky. Here to Trey Harris. It looked like Trey got in.
Yeah, and it's a fast start, which we expect out of Ole Miss. But you know what? They don't give you even time to review the play. They're on the ball. Kentucky's not lined up. No one's even ready. That's how fast the tempo goes for the 1-yard touchdown.
7-0 Ole Miss. But the story, Kentucky's defense has been stingy.
Defense has been really good, and we're used to seeing Ole Miss's offense put up a lot of yards. Not so much in this one.
6 pressures in the first half for Jackson Dart, and then here Brock Vandagriff to Dane Key.
Just gets the 3 steps get in because the ball comes loose when he hits the ground, but he got the steps in first to make the catch.
Only the second time Ole Miss has trailed at home with Lane Kiffin as their head coach. Dan Mullen, Joey Galloway, Matt Barry with you. Gentlemen, it's conference play time. Ole Miss has been running through everyone, and then they get a team in Kentucky. They're punching up a weight class. Now they're struggling early on.
Yeah, and that's an issue when you play some weaker teams early. You just have all that confidence. You're not in a fight at all. But Kentucky's playing their game plan. Play defense, over 21 minutes of time of possession in the first half. You want to stop Ole Miss, you keep that explosive offense on the sidelines.
So Ole Miss usually loses the time of possession battle because they move so fast. But it's different when you're scoring points and doing that.
Yeah.
When you're not scoring points, they have 129 yards of total offense. We're not used to seeing Ole Miss in that situation. So in this situation, because Kentucky's playing defense the way they are, and Ole Miss can't score, and when you don't have the football and you can't move the ball, you have no shot.
I think we're going to learn a lot about teams here in the final weekend of September going into October because, again, some of the non-conference schedules have not been good. We saw it with Miami, Virginia Tech last night. Miami, I mean, they got out of there. It's been all the talk of college football and the controversy, but plenty to get to throughout the day, including the big one tonight, Alabama and Georgia. Cannot wait to talk this one in Tuscaloosa when we return.
This halftime report is presented by Avocados from Mexico. Always good.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles into T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, Kyle?
It's like he's chasing an ice cream truck.
Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple intelligence.
Cuz holding it up like a baby lion.
Homie takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day.
Respect.
Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
If itty-bitty value meals from other places could talk, they'd talk like this. If Arby's $7 double meats meal could talk, it'd talk like me. Arby's, we have the meats.
At Simply Safe,
We build advanced security sensors and cameras for your whole home, powered by 24/7 professional monitoring and Fast Protect technology, exclusively from SimpliSafe for faster police response. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Oklahoma State is more than a university. We are a promise. A promise to inspire, to demand more from ourselves, and be leaders on a global scale. A promise to create, to solve the world's most complex problems, and to give back to our community.
Because when you're an original, there's only one.
Right now, get $6,000 bonus cash allowance or get 0% financing on 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland and Summit models. See your local Jeep brand dealer today.
What do we know about DC insider Alyssa Slotkin?
We've gotten pretty used to throwing out like trillions of dollars.
Yikes. She admitted her reckless spending caused higher prices. Then she got caught lying about Mike Rogers. Huh. Slotkin signed a secret agreement about a Chinese battery factory in Michigan, then covered it up? Why? She voted to ban gas-powered cars. Jeez, Slotkin should be fired, not promoted. GLCF is responsible for the content of this advertising.
New DQ Fall Blizzard menu. Returning pumpkin pie and French silk pie. This lineup is the GOAT. That goat? No, like the greatest of all treats kind of goat. Hurry in before they're gone. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Every fall, we say hello to a change in routine. And just a little bit of chaos. At Macy's, we're here to help you shift seasons in style with all our newest brands. Your fall favorites are here.
This is Captain Owen Strand, Austin Fire Department.
Can you hear me? Help me.
Chaos reigns today where a freight train has derailed.
Main concern right now, keeping the fire away from this car. Carries propane. That thing heats up. Boom.
He's in VFib. We're gonna lose him, Cap. Clear. This thing's about to blow.
Fall back! Captain Strand, you copy?
911 Lone Star, the final season, Monday on Fox.
Did you miss the Masked Singer quarterback sneak? Fox Wednesday, it's Footloose night.
Now I gotta
No dancing allowed. An all-new Masked Singer, followed by The Floor, Wednesday on Fox.
October baseball is different. It's putting your money to work, giving your city what to burn. The wild card playing for keeps. Yeah, October's different. The NLDS begins on Fox and FS1.
Welcome back to the State Farm Fox College Football Halftime Show. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Is there any other place you'd rather be this Saturday?
Walking away from you.
Deion Sanders, everybody. Coach Prime, Chris Webber, Archie Griffin, the birthday boy, Matthew McConaughey, everybody. Gronk.
Big noon, what can get better than this? Absolutely nothing.
Money bag, Johansson.
Easy. MCK, Charles P.A.K. all day.
Yeah, we got even more college football coming your way later. 3:30 Eastern, Coach Deion Sanders in Colorado take on UCF. Then tonight, 8th-ranked Oregon battles UCLA. That's at 11 Eastern. Catch all the action on Fox. With a preview of Colorado UCF, here's Rob Stone in the Big Noon Kickoff crew.
The biggest crowd in Big Noon Kickoff history here at UCF, getting ready for this top-of-the-table Big 12 showdown. Colorado, UCF. Matt, for you, it's all about the defenses.
Yeah, I think potent offenses, but both defenses are going to have a challenge today. UCF's defense facing Shedeur Sanders and one of the best in pass attacks, Mark, in the country. Can they get to him? They only have 1 sack all year. And then for Colorado's defense, facing the #1 rushing attack, that stable of backs, KJ Jefferson, can they get off the field on 1st and 2nd down?
Like you said, man, it will be paramount for Colorado to slow down this rushing attack. They've been giving up 150 yards per game, and you got R.J. Harvey coming to town and getting bouncy in the bounce house. This place is going to be electric, and it must be paramount if they want to have success today for this defense to be big in the run game.
I agree about stopping the run game or the #1 rush attack. You know what comes with that, Brady? A great play action opportunity. Right. KJ Jefferson has a big day against the CU defense.
I think the difficulty too for CU, these conditions, hot, humid, do they have the depth
You know, we talk about Travis Hunter, all the plays he plays. This is a different challenge for Colorado, I think. Yes, there'll be plays to be made in the passing game, but that rushing attack, R.J. Harvey, the stable backs, K.J. Jefferson, it's going to be too much, in my opinion, for Colorado. I think it's a tight game, fun, high-scoring game, but you're going to see UCF take care of business.
Home field and home weather advantage will play a big one. This crowd, ready, man. They're ready.
It seems like we've been here before with Coach Prime. Last year, they started off 3-1, just like this year. Last year, didn't end well. Lost 7 of its last 8 games. Now they got Central Florida, team with the 3rd best offense in the nation, top rushing attack in the nation with the initials RJ and KJ. So what will it take for Colorado to pull off the upset today?
Yeah, I think for this team, you know, Colorado can score some points. They're going to have to score a bunch. This is not going to be a defensive game by any stretch for Colorado to win. So they got to protect Shedeur as good as they ever have. Let him score some points. But the second thing is, when you play in a game like this, when you're really an underdog, Colorado's defense is going to have to get some turnovers, create some short fields. They've only gotten turnovers really in 1 game against Colorado State. Other than that, they've been shut out, other than the overtime victory. So it comes down to turnovers for Colorado to me.
I think Shedeur needs to have the biggest game he's had probably since he's been there, which is saying a lot because he's put up huge numbers. I like Matt's point, though. UCF is actually last in the country in sacks. They only have 1 in 3 games. They don't get a lot of pressure. I mean, this is a shaky offensive line from CU. That's the weakness of the team. But if they're not really able to get too much pressure on him, he's got the receivers that can give anybody problems if he has time. He just needs to go off today.
And it's down there in Central Florida. Weather is probably going to come into play as well. So we'll see what happens between Central Florida and Colorado a little bit later on up on Fox. Hey, next week, big noon kickoff heads to Happy Valley from 9th-ranked Penn State and UCLA. Bruce, you looking forward to that?
Oh, yeah.
It begins at 10 Eastern on Fox. Looking forward to see what Kalel Mullins has in store in the second half. So far, so good. The Wolverines looking really good against that Minnesota defense. Second half with Gus and Joel coming up.
As a lifestyle guard, I help people live their best day in the sun by delivering high noon when the cooler's empty.
Oh, do you have any peach?
High noon, sun's up.
At Papa John's, we start with better. Like our fresh, never frozen dough made from 6 simple ingredients. And our dough can save you dough. Get 2 or more Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. Order now on the app from Papa John's.
Tom Brady, the broadcaster? Why do it? Tommy, why?
Yeah, Tommy. Why don't you lay on a beach getting fat on pina coladas? They don't understand that our football journey isn't even close to done. Because you're Tom freaking Brady.
One day, you'll be the greatest there ever was.
Back to work.
Starting at $4.99, you can get 1, make it a double, or go for 3 delicious patties. Go as big as you want with my Bonus Jack combo starting at $4.99. Now you can say you're loving it and actually mean it. At Jack, every bite's a big deal.
Welcome to Jack in the Box. Being a lifestyle guard means helping people live their best day in the sun. I deliver high noon cans to empty hands. And when the ball goes long, I go longer.
Sorry about your shrub.
High noon, sun's up.
There were 5 brothers. One had his struggles. I miss him every day. Addiction doesn't care if you're Republican or Democrat. It's a disease affecting millions, and it's personal for me. That's why I've spent my life helping others. In Congress, my first priority is solving the fentanyl epidemic. Washington divides us, but there's more that unites us. Randy was my brother. I'll try being yours as well. I'm Scott Ball, and I approve this message.
Okay, 500 deluxe garden gnomes. Wow.
I only meant to order 5. There's not enough money in my account for these. I'm going to get charged.
2 things I just can't deal with: overdraft charges and garden gnomes. But your BMO Smart Advantage checking account gives you an extra day to avoid an overdraft fee.
Nice to see a bank cutting people some slack.
Well, mistakes happen, and we give you time to correct them.
So you don't like gnomes, huh? What about that one?
That one I like a lot.
BMO.
Why settle for the same old breakfast sandwich? For $3.49, you can have my buttery sourdough, loaded with crispy bacon, eggs, and melty cheese. Come on, we fought the Revolutionary War so we don't have to eat stale English muffins. We won, by the way. At Jack, every bite's a big deal.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Why did I become a lifestyle guard? To help people live their best day in the sun. And to deliver high noon when the Bev cart has zero chance of finding you. Here's your ball. High noon. Sun's up.
Never miss a moment. Stream Fox 11 for free on the Fox Local app today.
Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by AT&T Business. Reliability for your business is our business. Welcome back to Ann Arbor. We're ready for the second half. Michigan with a 21-3 lead over Minnesota. Gus Johnson along with my QB Joel Klatt. Welcome back. A fumble, an interception, a block punt, 4 sacks. Sherrone Moore is basically saying, I've given you the stars,
yes.
I've given you the moon, what else do you want?
Well, and if by the way, if you're breaking in a new quarterback and Alex Orji is making his second start, this is exactly what you would want to do for him. It's just a complete team effort. Let's take a look at some of our next level moments from the first half, sponsored by AT&T Business. Reliability for your business is our business. See, if Minnesota is not sound structurally on defense, Michigan can make them pay. So they get outside of their gap. Linebackers not over. Mullings goes to the house. Now Mullings, 1 yard touchdown run, and Michigan is up 14-0. That's when those turnovers started. Gophers, they have some mistakes here. Special teams, the fumble. Rosemer ends up throwing a pick, and then the rush started appearing. It was Mason Graham. It was Rashawn Benny. 4 sacks in the first half. And while Michigan maybe wasn't dominant on a stat sheet, you know, they were dominating the game. In fact, here are your first half stats, and Minnesota outgained Michigan 130 yards to 107. They had more total plays, but the 2 turnovers, those sacks, it just never felt like Michigan was being threatened in that first half. And to be quite honest, they didn't have to drive the length of the field, and they were doing it, at least on the defensive side, Gus, at will.
Wolverines will get the football to start the second half. Harris back deep, and let's check in with Jenny Taft.
Well, there were so many highlights, Gus, defensively that you guys pointed out. Obviously, Sherrone Moore was disappointed in the way they ended that half. He said, we just have to finish. Of course, I will be addressing that with our group. Biggest adjustment he wants to see from Orji, better job going through his progressions, but also our receivers need to do a better job at getting open for him. Now, PJ Fleck said that's something we practice every day. It was very big for them to get those points before the half, but this is about a response in the second. They didn't have it against Iowa last week. He wants to see them respond right now.
All right, first down to the 25 for the Wolverines, and they'll run it on first down with Kalel Mullings. They'll gain a yard. Logan Redding defensively for the Gophers.
You know, I was so impressed with that last sequence from Minnesota, and then, you know, we go into the half, and I think to myself, man, if they were that efficient to run their field goal unit on the field, why didn't they just run up and quarterback sneak it at the 1 or 2 yard line there to try to get a touchdown? Because, but honestly, 21-3 kicking the ball to Michigan to start the second half, I just don't know how much that field goal gets you. But if they could have gotten down and really stole a whole possession, that would have been significant.
Orji fires the football, incomplete. That one thrown a tad bit high. Tyler Morris, the target, brings up third down and long.
Third down was solid in the first half for the Michigan offense. They were 3 of 7. Orji on his first third and long ended up taking the ball and running. We'll see where they go here, and it's a combination. They've got to find someone that they can rely on the outside. To me, it really is Colston Loveland. He's going to be the tight end right here in the slot.
Third down and 9 at the 26. Orji hit as he throws, got it away. Not enough for the first down, but he stood in there as Bell made the reception. tackle by Zaquan Bryant. An 8-yard gain on 3rd and 9.
And an inexperienced route from Kendrick Bell. He's got to get there and stay past the chains. He comes all the way past the marker, the line to gain the 35-yard line. And now it's going to be 4th down, and Sharon Moore is going to keep the offense on the field. You see the hit Orji takes. Gus Orji and the offense back on the field.
Let's see if Sharon tries to draw Minnesota offside. 4th down and 1. Well, they snap it, and they run it. And second effort for Mullings. Gets a 1st down, but it was dicey.
Boy, that spin back to his left is what's going to get him the 1st down. There is nothing there. As he's going up into this right side, it's not there. Bang, he's stonewalled. Great job by that defense. There's the spin, and then just the leap forward. He needed to get the ball all the way to the 35-yard line. He got it just past the 35 as Bryson came up, Coleman Bryson, number 16, and tried to prevent him. And boy, what a great spin and second effort.
1st down, Michigan at the 36. Here's a pitch. Outside, and Mullings going to that short side. Able to break tackles and pick up positive yardage. He'll get 3.
And last week, how big was 4th down? This was the opening possession of the game. They get a 4th down, and it set the tone for Sharon Moore. Then they get a 4th down later in the game. A snap later, Mullings took it the distance. And then, of course, to end the game with the offense on the field, they get the touchdown inside of a minute. 3 different times they went for it on 4th down, one of them in their own territory like we just saw here. And again, Sharon Moore trying to establish an identity for this new young offensive line.
2nd and 7 at the 39. Orji.
Let Orji cook.
Great
Damn. Bro, let the young bull get his
10-yard gain.
Here's what I love is that if you're going to get a slant right here in the interior of the field, that ball has got to be on the frame or on the face mask of the wide receiver. That's exactly where Orji puts it. You see some flashes right here from Orji, some timing, some ball placement, and it's better than we saw against USC. So every week you'd like to see a little progression from this new quarterback.
Coach Klatt, what's the easiest throw for a quarterback?
I think that it's the slot slant route. I think that's a very easy throw because you can just basically hammer it right on the frame of the wide receiver.
1st down at the 49. Orji steps up in the pocket. Orji has to make a decision, doesn't make it quickly enough. He'll lose yards on this play. Alex Orji trying to buy time and just couldn't.
His legs are going to end up being a factor in this season. There's no doubt. He's just too athletic and too dynamic. But right now what they're trying to do with this offense is try to establish what can we do throwing the football. They've simplified some of the structures for today, and they're trying to get him to just read right through the progression, make those reads, and be decisive with the football.
And a timeout call by Minnesota.
I think that PJ Fleck, he wants a conversation with the official on the far side there about, I don't know, about maybe Alex Orji stepped out of bounds. Maybe he was unhappy with the spot. Definitely having a conversation there on the far side.
You talk about Alex Orji getting back to him. We've seen a lot of quick hitters as you take a look at the play again.
He stepped out right there.
Baranowski giving chase. Where did he step out is the question. So as they sort this out, we'll step away. Minnesota, Michigan, back after this.
So, what did you think of the pitch I emailed you?
Yes, the one that you emailed me. I remember. The pitch of Dog Days. What a title. Here we are. Very Victorian, which I loved. Unique relationship is formed. I love unique relationships.
With a twist.
I know, because I read it.
Great. I'm going to tell them you're interested.
All right, let's Run that again.
Geico has fast fair claims 24/7 right on the Geico app.
To file a claim, just tap.
Just tap right here to upload pictures, customer.
Try getting on a first name basis.
Sure. Vicky.
To track your status, just click. Super easy.
They're connecting with the mannequins.
You're doing great, everyone.
Ooh, you're a pro.
Scroll, tap, scroll. Ouch! Oh, I'm cramping.
Yeah, we've all been there.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
I overdid it. Like a showboat, I just overdid it.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners. Every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
It's hard to believe, but it's true. Even the liberal media was shocked Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners and illegal aliens.
Every transgender inmate would have access.
Kamala's for they, them. President Trump is for you.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Today, let's paint with Behr, America's most trusted paint brand.
Wait, we don't have Behr.
Well, with Behr, you can paint a whole room for under $100. How much did you spend?
More?
I thought you said you researched this.
Don't overpay for your next project. Get Behr quality at an everyday low price. Only at the Home Depot.
Wendy's took their nugs to a whole new level with sauce. Seems like everyone's trying to get their fingers on them. Stop that! When you gotta bring the sauce on game day, gotta be Wendy's.
Tubi is proud to be free for the teachers illuminating the minds of our children. But it's also free for kids who skip class to throw rocks at windows. Because Tubi is free for everyone, and we mean everyone.
Tomorrow's Fox NFL kickoff, Lamar and Morris kicks things off. Then on America's #1 pregame, Diplo gets the party started. Tampa Tom joins Gronk and the guys live, breaking down the Bucks and Birds matchup. And Saquon B. Ballin. CT sits with the Eagles star. It all starts at 11 Eastern.
21-3 our score. 2nd and 9 midfield. Edwards in the game. Orji finds him in space.
Bro, it's kind of
and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Joyner. Defensively.
I don't know if Mullins is making.
This is an offense that last week against USC just went dormant in the second half.
I don't know.
They didn't do anything. They didn't have a first down until that long run that Khalil Mullins broke late in the game to set them up for that late score. So the question becomes, like, as you simplify the offense, does the defense figure it out and you become easier to stop as the game goes on?
3rd down and 9. Would love to see Orji air the football out. A lot of short passes. Here he is, Orji, stepping up, scrambling. Now runs it.
Oh yeah, that's a first.
Shoulder. Gets out of bounds, close to the first down. Let's see. I don't think he has enough.
Well, he gets a block right there from Donovan Edwards, and then he's going to lower the shoulder as well. And it's just a matter of when he actually went out. I think he actually got the line to gain. That ball was in his right arm as he kind of turns that right side down the field. And does he stay in? Yeah, it looks like he stayed in, and he does get it with his legs. That's the second time today we've seen on a 3rd and long Alex Orji take off with his legs and convert and create a first down. That is crucial.
First down at the 41. Edwards gets through the hole. Nice one. Donovan Edwards gains 6 as Jack Henderson makes the tackle.
I tell you what, this is a nice job by that offensive line, providing a good hold there for Donovan Edwards, who bursts through, and a good physical run, in particular on first down. You talk about throwing the ball. What makes it easier to throw the ball? Gus, this situation, 2nd and what I would call medium or even short. This is a great time to throw the ball.
They need 4. Edwards in motion. Reverse. This time,
17.
more.
Had to get
and
that
it doesn't fool a lot of people. Well done by this Minnesota defense led by Ethan Robinson. A loss of 3.
Trying to get a little bit creative there in the run game. Just wasn't there for Frederick Moore, a guy that they're high on. They like his speed on the outside, but that backs him up now. And they'll face another one of these 3rd and mediums here. 3rd and 6 here. Alex Orji Got to find his main guys. I do find it interesting. Donovan Edwards is on the field here. He is the second running back. He's right there. I think he's one of the 3 or 4 best pass catchers Michigan has.
They want to get him in space. Here's Edwards. Tries to turn it up. Not a lot of running room. Minnesota celebrating. Only a gain of 2. Jack Henderson again brings up 4th down.
I think if he gets inside of 3 yards there, 4th and 3, they probably go for it. But 4th and 4, good play by the defense. And Sharon Moore is going to send the kicking unit on the field.
Dominic Zapata. He's been wonderful this season when given an opportunity for this Michigan team. Comes into this game 5 of 5 with a long of 55 yards. This one from 53.
Yeah, this kick. Man, he has a leg on.
And good. He has been dynamite this season. 24-3 Michigan.
Damn, bro. That boy has a boot on him. Damn, we produce kickers like a mug. Now, of course, Money Moody, that's the homie and shit. But even last year, we had that transfer from Iowa. And, you know, he was good as fuck. He won a national championship, obviously. He was a senior, a 50-year senior. I think he was actually a graduate transfer. I don't think he was one of them regular transfers like the NAI stuff. But I don't know what year this kicker is in right now, but he looks like a young buck. He's rocking that 96, which looks disgusting. So we'll switch it up. But check on these other games real quick. I know you guys. I know y'all subscribe to my YouTube at Being Asked Live. I know you guys are. I know you guys are subscribed to my Twitch, and I know you guys subscribed on TikTok. I know you guys are, because I know y'all got me, and I got y'all. Let me see. Check on this other game. This guy from K-State, he's gonna be good. Excuse me.
Now 6 for 7 from 50-plus yards in his career for Michigan. 4 for 4 this year. And the Wolverines on that drive, 13 plays covering 40 yards, eating up half the quarter, 7 minutes and 24 seconds. Doman, the punter, also serves as the kickoff specialist. Sends it away. And it's fair call. Tomorrow, we've got a huge day of football on Fox. At 1 Eastern, Jalen Hurts leads the Eagles against Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. At 4, the Patriots take on Brock Purdy. The Niners. Check for the game in your area only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Speaking of I know this is non-sequitur, Joel, but speaking of the Niners and the Eagles, talked to Mark Ingram yesterday. He said a guy like Donovan Edwards would be good on teams like that. Why?
Well, they use versatile backs, and they use them to catch the ball. See, I think the days of like just an every down true tailback are kind of done. If you're going to extend your career at the next level at that position, you've got to be able to catch it.
First down and 10 to the 25.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, incomplete.
Almost intercepted again.
Take those damn gloves off.
Dangerous pass. Kari Page. TJ Guy. Barham all in the vicinity.
And this one was right in the hands of Darius Taylor, his back. He's trying to just throw it right over the ball. And number one is right there. He tries to dump it down, and then it's just the Plinko game, and everybody's got a shot at it.
I like that, the Plinko game.
Yeah, that's right.
Blink, blink, blink.
Quentin Johnson even had a chance there late.
Second down and 10.
Hit him.
And they'll run it with Darius Taylor, no gain. Once again, Ernest Hausman.
And when this defense is fresh, they're so dominant, and it almost forces you to get creative in those first 2 or 3 or 6 snaps of a series to try to move the chains. You know, the offense for Michigan were just on the field for 7 minutes and 24 seconds. So this defense now has had this lengthy rest. It's a defense that can really get after it. Now it's third down. You just think like, okay, where's the pass rush coming from?
Third down and 10 of the 25. They'll check it, screen, Michigan ready for it. As Daniel Jackson makes the catch, fights for his life for 2 yards. Hausman again. And we've been naming Ernie's name the whole game. He's the Nebraska transfer.
And guess what happens when you give up 4 sacks in the first half? You come out and it's the first third long in the second half. What do? It's just a little jet screen on the outside. Why? You're trying to protect your quarterback, get the ball out of his hands. So that is an adjustment at half where they think we can't throw drop back pass. And now Michigan can just rally up, make the tackle, force a punt.
Tyler Moore's ready to return. Crawford. Morris from 25. Hit. Stays on his feet and finally gets knocked out of bounds. At the 27, a 52-yard punt and a 3-yard return. Big news Saturday from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome.
Nice.
You can get it when you trade in any phone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At Verizon, new and existing customers can get iPhone 16 Pro on us when you trade in any phone in any condition. Only on Verizon.
The 3 for Me only at Chili's is now available with the all-new Big Smasher Burger, piled up high with nearly half a pound of beef. Or you could settle for just some other burger at a drive-thru. Anyway, gonna need some room, because the 3 for Me still fills up the table with the bottomless drink, all the famous Chili's chips and salsa you can eat, and it's still the best deal around at just $10.99. See you later, tiny drive-thru burger. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
She worked her way up.
I had a summer job at McDonald's.
He was born there.
I'm very rich.
She fights for you.
When our middle class is strong, America is strong.
He doesn't.
Well, you're rich as hell. You're going to give me tax cuts?
She has a reason for running.
We are helping dig families out of debt by telling billionaires to pay their fair share.
And so does he.
They want to put me in jail.
Kamala Harris, for you. FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Oh, shit. Shit, my bad.
Can you say?
They said I wouldn't be able to earn a respected degree online, but with WGU, I can earn it.
Bucks or the Patriots take on the Niners. It's a huge day of football Sunday on Fox, home of Super Bowl 59.
The Dr. Pepper tuition giveaway is back at helping college students chase their dreams. See full rules and enter before September 30th at drpeppertuition.com. 24-3, 6:05 to play. Here in the third quarter, Michigan on top of Minnesota. First down and 10 to the 28-yard line for the Wolverines. Kalel Mullings in the game. Orji swings it out. He's got Edwards in space.
Okay,
Edwards.
Don, come on. Okay. That's what I like to see,
Nicely
bro.
done. Flag on the play.
Oh, that shit might be over.
Maybe a 9-yard gain.
Gonna come back due to a hold out there on the outside.
Holding. Offense number 3. 10-yard penalty. Repeat.
Fires. There you go. Alex Orji throws a dart over the middle. A 16-yard gain. Let him throw the football a little bit.
Well, he's reading through it. It's not about letting him. It's about him getting through the progression. He starts to the left. Good job. 1, 2 is not there. Now he gets to 3. So that's development. You see, you read that all the way across the board, Gus. He starts to his left. His eyes work across the field, and he's going to go to his first open receiver. It's Kendrick Bell. He gets the catch, and now it's second and short. So a quality rep there from Alex Orji. It's not always just like, okay, we're throwing it down the field this time. He's got to work through his progression and make the offense work for him.
That was his longest pass of the day. 2nd and 3.
Timeout.
Looks like a timeout, Michigan.
Michigan, they're first of the half.
Every season, we give it everything we have. We give our strength. We give our souls. We give up our comfort zones to make the other side uncomfortable. We give our passion. We even give his passion. Good boy. We give it all because that's how you win it all. It's in our blood. And now, we can give that too. This season, Abbott and Big Ten are pitting school against school in the largest blood donation competition of our lifetime to fight the largest blood shortage in a generation. Want your school to win? Then don't give up. Give blood.
Stats matter. Like 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. So the Penn and the Prostate Cancer Foundation want to encourage you to get screened.
And now through November, the Penn is donating to cancer research with select purchases.
What if the promise of better work wasn't just something we dreamed about, but something we found?
This might be the one.
Or better yet,
No way.
something that found us.
I got the interview.
Did you miss the Masked Singer quarterback sneak?
Fox Wednesday, it's Footloose night.
Now I gotta
No dancing allowed here.
Then
Things are getting gnarly.
the floor gets more strategic than ever.
Wide tail.
The category is acronyms.
What you doing?
I don't know.
Nick Cannon.
Non-sufficient.
The floor is all new after an all-new Masked Singer. Wednesday on Fox.
If they all get him
Big
for child
Dude
support,
Saturday is sponsored by Defender.
I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't even watch. I wouldn't
Oscar
want- I
Munson
wouldn't
and
want
Henry
that.
Hatch were longtime equipment managers for Minnesota and Michigan. It is said that Munson found the water jug left behind by Michigan in 1903 that became the Little Brown Jug. Henry Hatch worked at Michigan for 43 years, living
That
on the
brown jug
grounds
back,
of
bro.
Michigan Stadium. Both were
That brown
caretakers of the
jug.
trophy and are part of the history of the Little Brown Jug. Michigan, Minnesota. And Alex Orji wants that brown jug to remain with the Wolverines. He's improving as this game goes on. Throwing it a little better after that 16-yard completion. 2nd and 3 at the 35. The handoff. Edwards, first down. Donovan Edwards. With a nice run of 10 yards. Don last week, 14 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
I love what they're doing right here. Is they're getting into this two-back set. Mullings is providing kind of that feature back role, and then Edwards now becomes this guy that you can throw it to on the outside. He can line up everywhere. They're motioning him from wide receiver to the backfield.
Joel, is that a trap play?
Okay,
what
big
kind of
Dom.
play is that coming back like that?
Well,
Okay, both running backs out there. I like this.
To the
How about
opposite
this?
side, and the offensive
And you
line
still
there is
don't run it.
bringing
Don't
a
run it.
guard,
There we go.
So it's really kind of a
Boom, dump
counter
it off.
play.
There you go.
And intercepted. Intercepted by Minnesota.
He should have put some more umph on it. God damn it,
Ethan
Alex.
Robinson.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Alex Orji
Shit.
throwing his first interception of the season.
And he has him. I mean, this is just a really poor throw from Alex Orji. Colston Loveland here, number 18. He's wide open. He's got to deliver that ball on the frame. He cannot float that ball towards the middle of the field. There's only a single defender there, so if you're going to bend that player, you bend him towards the outside, not back to the interior. That ball's got to be thrown more firmly and on the upfield shoulder for Colston Loveland, who just gets it taken away, and Ethan Robinson just with a heck of an adjustment right there to get back to that football for the interception.
So Minnesota has it now at their own 24.
Damn it.
First down. Brosmer
Okay.
finds his man, Taylor.
Okay.
And Darius Taylor with the first down, tackled by Zeke Berry, gain of 11.
This is their chance. Minnesota has got to start moving a bit quickly because they know that the Michigan offense is going to be methodical. So the expected number of possessions left for Minnesota is just barely above 3, and in a 3-possession game, they got to move quickly.
First down at the 35. Here's Taylor. This time on the ground. 4-yard pickup. Hausman.
What you're seeing from Michigan here, and this is what P.J. Fleck, I think, sees as well, is that on first and second down, they're trying to give those two big defensive tackles a little bit of a break.
2nd down and 6 at the 39. Over the middle. Safe play. Taylor. Hausman for Michigan.
This Minnesota quarterback
3-yard
is not
pickup.
weak.
So Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant are not on the field here on some of these first and second downs. They're trying to get them a bit of a spell so that in a pass rushing situation or in a big situation, they'll jog back on the field here. So Minnesota just put extra offensive linemen on, and now the big two defensive tackles back on the field, 78 and 55 for a 3rd down stop.
3rd down and 3 at the 42. Mason Graham. 320. Kenneth Grant. 340.
Brosmer split out wide.
And they'll run it. And a first down for Minnesota.
Right, that's a good play.
Darius Taylor out of the Wildcat.
And he does a great job here with the fake into the inside, and then he gets himself going out to the outside. Beautiful block there. The extra offensive lineman that comes in, mashes down the right side of the defense. That was Quinn Carroll, 77, with the best block there, and it springs Taylor for a bit of a crease and a first down.
From the 46, Minnesota trying to find some rhythm offensively. It's been tough against this Michigan defense. Brosmer scrambles on the move. Oh, throw and a nice catch at the 30.
This is just a soft
as
zone, man.
Rockington hauls it in, found a soft spot.
There's a flag down in the backfield.
Oldie, take that shit back, bro.
Offense number 77.
Nigga.
First down.
And you see how much slower.
Donate to a real kids charity.
Making a wish that
Damn, nigga, they want us to donate a whole fucking car? The fuck, nigga, I ain't never seen a commercial like that. They're like a $10 system shit like that. They want to donate a fucking car, nigga. Bitch.
First and 5 at the 35. Brosman, backside throw. And he has his man Taylor. Taylor with the first down as he gets to the Michigan 25. Stopped by Benny again. That'll take us to the end.
So I saved hundreds. With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure of myself. Cool, right? Look at the craftsmanship. I mean, I even got my nostrils right. It's just nice to know, years after I'm gone, this guy will be standing the test of time. He's melting. Oh, jeez. No. Okay. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
JD Vance and Tim Walz face off. Shannon Bream anchors special Fox coverage of the CBS News vice presidential debate on Fox.
Coach Prime and Shedeur Sanders lead Colorado against UCF. Next,
Them boys got the Floyd Mayweather effect. Colorado has a Floyd Mayweather effect. White people watch them.
Walt likes to know how things work.
Hating-ass niggas.
So, with his new smart meter from Atlantic City Electric, he went to work unlocking all its cool energy and money-saving tools, like weekly and monthly energy use reports and high usage alerts. And it was easy to turn them on, right? Smart move, Walt. Smart move indeed. Turn on the power of your new smart meter today.
You may be wondering, what's the difference between Bob Casey and me on abortion?
We both believe in exceptions for rape, incest, and
they are wildin'. They wildin', B. Bakaman.
Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by AT&T Business. Reliability for your business is our business.
Let's get to the Pacific Life Game Summary, sponsored by Pacific Life, creating financial
But
security for nearly 160 years. Well, this Michigan team have been able to be effective running the football today. Khalil Mullings right off the bat in their first possession. They're able to get into the end zone. The defense has forced a couple of turnovers. Zeke buried that one. That led to a touchdown. Mullings again from 1 yard out. He found the end zone. Special teams has chimed in as well. Good block punt there. Christian Balvin recovers. Now out Alex Orji. Find Tyler Morris. Beautiful little touchdown on the outside, but Minnesota driving a little bit here. They're down 3 possessions, and this offensive series has been their best offensive series, really, of the entire game.
Brosmer 5 for 5 on this drive. First down and 10 of the 26. Brosmer, play fake, sets up, wants to run it, and he'll slide down at the 20.
Oh no, they're
short
gonna
of the 20.
Touchdown, dude. Defense, y'all could have pushed the shutout.
You know, you can see that this tempo has given Michigan problems, so they increase the tempo. They're going much faster as an offense, and then the screen pass has been really effective for them on this series.
2nd and 6, Brosmer. That one deflected, line of scrimmage incomplete.
I'll tell you, Kenneth Grant is one of the best that I've ever seen for a young defensive lineman at having the instincts and the timing to get up and get his hands on the football. And he does it again here. He's being double teamed here from his tackle spot, and yet he still understands when the ball is about to be thrown, and he gets that hand up there and bats it away. Terrific job.
Third down and 6 for Minnesota. Maybe 4 down territory for the Gophers.
I think so. 3 possession game, now into the 4th, I think it is.
And some movement on that Minnesota offensive line.
Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Just a little bit of a flinch there, and now they're going to be way backed up. There's the flinch by Quinn Carroll, 77, the right tackle. And, you know, if you're Minnesota, you might not have to get the entire...
Fact-checked and verified. Politician Adam Gray voted to raise your gas tax.
Serious.
Sure. Lets it fly, incomplete. Had a receiver. That was Jackson, who looked like he had a step, but Brosmer under a lot of pressure to get that one off.
But Gus, watch, if he just hits the back on a check down, now you're going to have 4th and 5. So you've got a safety over the top, a corner deep. He just kind of launches it out of bounds. If he hits his back, Darius Taylor, he's got 4th and 5.
4th and 11, though, at the 27. Can Michigan get off the field? Minnesota desperately needing points. Brosmer needs 11. That one again batted down at the line of scrimmage. Looks like Mason Graham this time, and there is a flag.
I think they're going to get Graham maybe hands to the face.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense number 55. The penalty is half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Bails him out here, so he's being double teamed and he's trying to get that bull rush. Watch this right hand, and it goes right up there to the neck, and then he goes up and bats the ball down. I mean, he's a tremendous force in there. He's being double teamed, but that hand definitely up high, and Wink Martindale doesn't like it.
And with Grant and Graham, just watch, folks, as that pocket goes backwards for Minnesota. Those guys get so much push. First down, though, for the Gophers at the 13. Start of the fourth quarter. This could give them new life if they can score. Rosemer. And he finds his man at the first down marker. Nice job. This time, it's Rockington.
Great timing, and now quickly up to the line of scrimmage.
First down and goal. Rosemer. The handoff. Taylor.
Oh, all right.
Touchdown, Gophers. So Minnesota speeds up their tempo, and they punch it into the end zone for the first time today.
Great block on the outside by 87, Callerup. He seals the edge against Derek Moore, and Darius Taylor curves his way into the end zone. What a beautiful series, taking advantage of that penalty on fourth down from Mason Graham, getting into the end zone. They desperately needed it, and they got it.
Kasich will come in to attempt the extra point. And it's good. Minnesota 12 plays, covering 76 yards. They eat up 3 minutes and 59 seconds, so 4 minutes. And the Gophers showing some signs.
They're not the same road beaters as last year, so that should be a good game. The winter should be better. Oh, it might rain though. It might rain because
Okay, nature boy. What's that
it
bird
be
then?
raining in Seattle, allegedly. That's what I'm hearing. I never been,
It's a male finch. They give seeds to females in a bonding ritual.
This thing's in the middle of nowhere, and even if we didn't get any closer, you'd still know. It's a Jeep Grand Cherokee. The same way you know you can keep the concert going, even after the encore. Or take the whole family anywhere in it. Because when you're an original, there's only one.
Right now, get $6,000 bonus cash allowance or get 0% financing on 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland and Summit models. See your local Jeep Grand dealer today.
Oh, Miss is good.
It's time for a new era of chicken. A slow roasted era. A quesadilla-shaped era. A cheesy, saucy era. The Cantina Chicken Quesadilla, only at Taco Bell.
Full-time fans, you give the season everything you've got, and I've got my eyes on you. I'm the Modelo recruiter, and I'm rewarding the most passionate fans. Because that kind of dedication deserves a Modelo.
Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by Pacific Life, creating financial security for nearly 160 years. 24-10, Michigan on top of Minnesota. However, the Gophers punch it in. PJ Fleck must feel good about that drive for his team. And now we've got a 24-10 game with plenty of time remaining here in the fourth.
Yeah, he's got to feel great about that. They increased the tempo. Okay, so they went a little faster, got that defensive line tired. The pass rush wasn't as effective. They get some first downs and then took advantage of that penalty on Michigan and punched it into the end zone. there and sustain a drive after their defense just saw a 12-play drive from the Gophers.
And remember that all started with the interception thrown by Alex Orji. So we'll see where his confidence is as he comes back on the field. Here's today's Aflac Trivia question, sponsored by
get the ball back and score fast.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover with Aflac. Since 2000, which power conference team has the most wins when passing for less than 100 yards? That's a tough one. Do you know?
It's got to be Iowa.
Ooh.
Or Michigan.
Ooh.
I think Michigan,
First
you
out of 10.
know what? I'm thinking of all the academies. They're not power conference. Georgia Tech ran the triple option with Paul Johnson for years.
Eventually, in this drive, they're gonna make you throw the ball, Alex. So
there we go.
You are
all in
good,
doubt.
bro.
Well in doubt. Go to
you saw it before,
huh?
You saw it, didn't you?
They don't say that it's our truck's goal every week to make me look stupid.
Really?
So yeah, it's not hard usually, but.
As they say in the SEC, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. 2nd and 2 at the 33. Mullen.
With the first? Oh, okay.
And that'll bring up a big 3rd down here, Joel.
Yeah, it sure does. And if you're Minnesota, listen, if they pop a big run here, fine. But you've got to sell out. This is it. If you're Minnesota, you send everybody at the line of scrimmage. You send the house. It's man coverage. You cannot put a safety deep here. This is your opportunity to get off the field. Put everyone up near the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 1 at the 34.
Coming back this way. Coming this way. Coming this way. Coming this way.
And they do bring everybody, and they do tackle Michigan for a loss. What a job. Jalen, Logan, Redding, a loss of 3 on 3rd and 1.
And what you get here is a miscommunication from the offensive line. So Preby, the transfer from Northwestern, he goes outside and just leaves the interior defensive lineman unblocked. And Logan Redding is right there for the stop. And Minnesota gets a quick 3 and out after their team on the offensive side went 12 plays. That is a perfect series for the Gophers.
Jerome Moore, not a happy man. Different story for PJ Fleck as Doman sends it away. Parrish with a lane.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Down the sideline, Tommy Doman can't stop him. Parrish all the way out to the Michigan 15. Coy Parrish, what a run.
Damn it. You gotta be kidding me, man.
And now Minnesota has more than life. Coy Parrish, what a tremendous return there on the left side. Thought he might go the distance here.
Shit.
Right there, this move to the outside, boom. Just a terrific job. Doman looks like he's going to have him, and he's able to just scamper out of that tackle from the punter before Bennett's able to get over there by the sideline and knock him out of bounds. Tremendous job setting up his offense, and now they have a chance now at 11:52. Now they've got all the time in the world, in particular with this Michigan defense having just faced 12 snaps and being tired back on the field.
That's a 61-yard punt return. 1st and 10 at the Michigan 17 for Minnesota. They'll throw it underneath. And it's caught.
I knew this was
Elijah
happen.
Spencer leaping forward after the reception. Hausman with the
Minnesota's
tackle.
offense is better than ours.
And he's close to the 1st down,
And
but
have
it'll
been
be 2nd
performing better
down.
than ours.
Minnesota
Takeaways, I'm
quickly to
trying to
the
tell
line
you,
of
bro.
scrimmage.
This game
This has
is
been
way
giving
more closer
Michigan
than
some
it looks, man.
problems. Rosemer hands it off. Straight ahead.
You know, momentum
Taylor.
Momentum
And
is
why
something,
has
yes,
this quick
but-
tempo caused Michigan some problems?
Well, one, because they don't have a ton of
seeing the way
depth,
it
and
is,
so when you
besides
can get
those
them
alley-oops they
tired,
gave us,
their
haven't
effectiveness
been able to move
drops
the
way
ball.
down. And right now, the starter's not even on the field in the interior of that defensive line for Michigan. And so if you're Minnesota, keep them on the sideline. Go fast, don't substitute.
Another handoff. Taylor running.
Look at that trucking food. Why do they have Grant and Mason Graham on the sideline only to 3rd downs? What the fuck are they doing?
Minnesota
Shit.
has found
I'm saying,
Michigan's
I'm telling you, it's
Achilles
closer than what
heel,
it is.
and they're making them pay.
This is just a great physical run from Darius Taylor, and this is a kid that I've been very impressed with during the course of last year, his true freshman season, and then now early this season. And just the physical finish at the end there at the goal line, getting into the paint. And Michigan is just back with authority. Minnesota, excuse me.
Minnesota with 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes and 56 seconds. 24-17. We've got a game now, folks. 11:05 to go in the 4th. Gophers are figure some things out. Michigan backpedaling.
Get this low mileage lease on this 2024 GMC Hummer EV pickup for around $849 per month. We are professional grade.
Man, we have to move the ball right here, Alex. Shit.
Is it fine, Daryl?
I'm starving.
When free hot breakfast can make or break your day, it matters where you stay.
Go get 'em.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Yeah, computers have a funny way of vanishing around here. You look away, poof, they're gone. Some say they were sold off for parts, stickers and all.
Found it.
Found what?
It's a Mac. I can use Find My.
But can you find yourself?
I'm your football-obsessed best man. When all eyes are on you, my eyes are glued to the game. And if you didn't bundle your home and auto insurance, well, all of this could be tough to tackle. So get Allstate.
Walmart deals are ready to drop. Shop October 8th through the 13th. And Walmart Plus members get early access to all the hot deals. Get ready to save big. Shop Walmart deals October 8th through the 13th.
6 pieces of chicken, 4 sides, and biscuits? That's a big deal.
Now this is the type of deal Dad loves.
Oh, this for $20? I tried to make it 21.
Legendary.
Get your own big deal for $20. Coach Prime and KFC, we back, baby.
It's Fox College Football Friday. Michigan State takes on Heisman contender Dylan Gabriel and Oregon.
Touchdown, Ducks!
It all kicks off at 9 Eastern on Fox.
Next on Fox, after their Hail Mary overtime win last week, Coach Prime and Shedeur Sanders look to lead Colorado to another victory against UCF. Then under the lights at 11 Eastern, Heisman candidate Dylan Gabriel in Oregon take on UCLA, all right here on Fox. What a game developing in the 4th quarter. In Ann Arbor, 24-17, Minnesota found a wrinkle. They sped up the tempo, and it's changed everything. Michigan, they can't substitute. They're not as depthful as Coach Clickety Joel Klatt would tell us. They're getting tired. Minnesota making them pay for it as they send this one out of bounds. So, Joel, when you look at what Minnesota has done, it just shows you PJ Fleck keeps his guys fighting.
Yeah.
They're right back in this football game.
I love what they've done on the offensive side, and then they've taken advantage when the Michigan offense has made mistakes. We saw Alex Orji throw the interception. They had a long drive and scored a touchdown, and then they got out there and they got a 3-and-out when they needed it most. And that's, again, what I would do if I was on defense for Minnesota right now. If Alex Orji completes a couple of passes, good, tip your cap, but you're not just going to let them run the ball. Send everybody at the house.
And they'll pitch it. Mullings chopped down after a 2-yard gain. Lindenberg, let's go downstairs to Jen.
Well, in terms of Michigan and their offense, important to note that they're playing without their leader, their O-lineman Miles Hinton. He remains on the bench right now, helmet not in hand. I've been told he's out for precautionary reasons, guys, but it'll be doubtful for his return today.
You know, and that's big, Jenny, because that left side of the offensive line, he was their left tackle, is where they went when they needed it most last week against USC. That's where they trusted the most of that offensive line.
2nd down and 8. And they'll run it. Mullings.
That was a good one right there.
Michigan, their last 2 drives, an interception and a 3 and out.
You know it's going to be like
Mullings gains
big against
6
big right
on
now.
2nd and
They're
8.
gonna run the ball and everyone knows it.
John Joyner brings him down. So a big 3rd down and 2 coming up.
It looks like Ethan Robinson, the corner, is down here for Minnesota. And
damn,
maybe cramping
What's
up.
We're trying to get the game going, bro.
You know, even if we'll step aside here, folks. Michigan up against it. 3rd down. They're up 24-7 here.
What's everyone got planned for this good old Saturday? Whoa, whoa.
Inspired my workout.
Yeah, man. So
Auto!
we all know they're going to run the ball, and if not, it has to be.
Okay. And this is auto again,
Play
right?
action to Colston Loveland right here.
Hey, this is my living room.
No bullshit.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan.
The dog isn't allowed on the couch, Derek.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Boom. AT&T Internet. That's why I'm Chief Technology Officer.
But all you did was plug it in. You didn't do anything.
Neither did you.
This is a big one right here, guys.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Impressed?
Honestly, a little.
Exactly.
Thanks.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double cast, double sleeve. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year?
You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
There is nothing like a Wendy's Frosty. It's cool. It's creamy. It's only $1 right now. Wait, what? The one and only Frosty is $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
This is Captain Owen Strand, Austin Fire Department. Help me.
Chaos reigns where a freight train has derailed.
Fall back! Captain Strand, you copy?
911 Lone Star, the final season, Monday on Fox.
Michigan 1 for their last 8 on 3rd down.
Play action to Colston.
Here's a big one here. 3rd down and 2 at the 33. The momentum has swung in a Minnesota favor. Mullings in the backfield. Can he get the
counter
2?
right side?
They give it to him.
He got it.
He will. Just powers his way through the hole.
Shit.
Yeah, that's an opportunity there that's lost if you're Minnesota. Look at this, Gus. These two guys, they're just too far outside. You got to be up there forcing the run and forcing Michigan to think about throwing that football. You can't just allow the offensive line to come off with numbers and Khalil Mullings get behind his pads to run for 2 yards. That's an opportunity, I think, missed for Minnesota. You got to get everyone up near the line of scrimmage right now.
So a first down for the Wolverines at the 38. Mullings remains in the game. Orji wants to throw it.
I like it!
First down, Michigan.
Now, I'm not going to front. I thought he was going to get up that
play. This time it's Colston Loveland with the grab.
Yeah, and a great job by Orji of manipulating the pocket. So watch as he drops back here to throw, and then he's just going to get himself up in the pocket as that rush showed up, and he kept his eyes down the field in order to complete it to Loveland, and they moved the chains.
Leather helmet, nice look. Orji, 10 of 16, 86 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. His longest pass, 16 yards. He'll pitch it. Mullings, tackle for a loss. They just gobbled him up quickly.
Damn,
in the backfield,
Baranowski
still down, though, after making the play.
He did a great job reading that little toss and came flying in from that middle linebacker spot. And he was the one in first contact with Mullings. And then just kind of immediately laid down. There's the contact from Mullings, and as he goes down right here, it looks like Mullings might have just kind of fallen right on him.
Oh, this nigga look like his shoulder separated and shit.
Maverick Baranowski, Florida native.
Hard and shit. Oh,
he's been playing really well for them.
Yeah, he tied his career high with 10 tackles twice this season against North Carolina in the opener and last week against Iowa.
He's still down there working on that right shoulder.
Did you miss the Masked Singer quarterback sneak? Fox Wednesday, it's Footloose night. Now I gotta
no dancing allowed here.
Then
things are getting gnarly.
The floor gets more strategic than ever.
I'm being lied to.
Category is acronyms.
What you doing?
I don't know.
Non-sufficient.
The floor is all new after an all-new Masked Singer. Wednesday on Fox.
24-17 Michigan on top of Minnesota, 8:47 to go. As Baranowski looks at that left shoulder.
I thought, oh, that shit's only Monday through Friday.
He's got some pain there. You can see it.
You take a look at how Minnesota started to get back in this game. It started with the turnover. And you're able to get that pick. And then on a 4th down and 11, it looks like Michigan's getting off the field, but a hands to the face on Mason Graham leads to a touchdown. Darius Taylor, 3-yard TD. The defense would get a 3-and-out, and on the ensuing punt, Coy Parrish, 60-yard punt return. He's a guy that they really love. He was a top 100 player nationally. He's a top 5 safety in the class, just a true freshman. And he set up Darius Taylor, who Gus is a Detroit native. And he's had a game here in the second half. Darius Taylor wanted to be recruited by Michigan, wasn't. Minnesota was on him early. Michigan came in late in his recruiting process. He stuck with his commitment to PJ Fleck in Minnesota. He's a Gopher now, and he's coming to the big house. You can imagine just how motivated he is today. His numbers haven't been huge, but in the second half, boy, he's been effective running the football with those 2 touchdowns.
Out of Walled Lake Western High School. 2nd down and 11 at the 48 for Michigan.
Come on, I want to see Alex Orgeron at least get 100 freaking yards.
Stood up, stays on his feet. Hard to bring that man down. An 8-yard gain.
Gus, if I'm Minnesota right now, I'm thinking about the play caller for Michigan, and I'm thinking to myself, who does he trust? There's really 2 things he trusts in this offense. I think PJ Fleck's got to take away Colston Loveland, the tight end, and he's got to take away the run game. If Loveland's not on the field, everybody's got to be focused on the run game. You play man-to-man against everybody else. There's Kurt Campbell, the offensive play caller for Michigan. I'm playing 0 coverage. That means man-to-man, no safety on everybody other than Colston Loveland, and everybody else has got to be focused on the run. This is far too safe a coverage right now for Minnesota. They can just run the ball.
3rd down and 3. They run it. 1st down, Mullings. As you mentioned, partner, Kalel Mullings gets to the 30, a 10-yard gain on 3rd down and 3.
Well, when you get safeties back like that, you can block everybody in the run front, and they have to stop the run. You know that Michigan is going to dial up the run. That's a nice block by Marlon Klein, the tight end, and it's just too easy of a run for Kalel Mullings to move the chains and give you a fresh set.
Mullings, 20 carries, 87 yards. 1st down and 10 at the 30.
These guys have got to come down.
Edwards in motion. Orji. And that one deflected, incomplete. Orji double clutched that football as Ja Joyner had pressure on him.
And that's not what you want to do if you're Michigan, is get into a situation where Alex Orji is patting the football. You know, and the defensive coordinator for Minnesota is Corey Heatherman. He's in his 1st year. They've got 2 shutouts on the year, granted against Rhode Island and Nevada. But this is a defense that was very good the last couple of years, took a step back last season, and he's trying to rebound here with the Gophers.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line. Mullings.
Uh-oh. I like it. I like it. Oh. Oh, no, the flaggeroo. It might be coming back. No? On the defense?
Holding. Offense number 5. 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. 15th second down.
Well, here's what you got is a safety way back here. So guess what you can do? You can block everybody down, you get a kick out, and it's an easy run. Again, I don't know why Minnesota is playing their safety so far back. Mullings just takes off, and then the hold down the field against C.J. Charleston. Here's Charleston, hands way outside of the frame. And so that one's going to come back and not quite a first down now, Gus. It'll be 2nd and short.
They need a yard. Edwards changes sides. They'll give it to him, and he'll pick up the first.
Boy, I just question what Minnesota has done on defense on this series. You know, now you're inside of 7 minutes. And you know that Michigan is going to have a hard time throwing the football. They've had a hard time whether it was last week, even this week at times. Orgy has just thrown an interception in this half.
I'm fucking bringing
They need
everybody.
to get everybody up near the line of scrimmage. They desperately need to stop this series here and keep it within 10.
First down and 10 at the 19.
Those safeties need to come back down. Safeties are so
Donovan
high.
Edwards, the single setback. You know he can pop one at any moment. Edwards. And he runs into just a wall up front.
But Gus, just strategy-wise, just peel out a little bit, okay, from this game. If you're Sharon Moore, it's 2nd down. You take all the play clock.
Up to you.
There is no reason to throw the ball here. You've got to think that with Savada, their kicker, that they've got 3, which means in his mind he's got a 2-possession game in his pocket as long as he doesn't turn the football over. No passes, just handoffs, and you got to take the entire clock down to 0 on the play clock.
2nd down and 9 at the 18. Mullings. And he'll gain a half yard, maybe a yard. Eli Mao.
And that was a mistake by Alex Orji. He snapped the football with 9 seconds left on the play clock when the game clock was running. This is inexperience, okay? So he shouldn't have broken the huddle yet. 22, 21, 20. The game clock is running. There's no reason to snap this football unless it's inside of 3 seconds in the play clock.
13th play of the drive coming. 3rd down and 8. Orji, low throw, incomplete. Stops the clock at 4:37, and it'll make it 4th down and 8.
Yeah, I can't believe that sequence. That was completely mismanaged on the Michigan side from a clock perspective. Minnesota did not have their safeties down, but they could have taken at least 45 to 55 more seconds of game clock away from Minnesota. And in a 2-possession game, that would have been enormous if he can make this kick.
Zavada, good from 53 and 35 yards. Coming up here.
Grand Cayman Island, where Josh Harder stashed his cash while he...
How fucking disrespectful. Fuck, that was fucking crazy. I'm sure he made it, though. This kid's been automatic. So we're up 2 scores now. Got to seal it out on defense, guys. That was crazy. Boom.
Back deep, he'll let it go into the end zone. So 4:33 to go, fourth quarter, 27-17.
If they score fast,
Michigan.
you know, they might be able to.
As Mason Graham and the Wolverines come back on defense.
Minnesota has had success on first and second down, in particular in the second half with their screen passes. If I was Minnesota, I would look at trying to get one of those screens run and play against the aggressive nature of the Michigan defensive front. They want to rush the quarterback. They want to get upfield. Darius Taylor into that short side of the field, number one. Should be a great chance to get him in a screen pass here in the next couple of plays.
First down and 10 of the 25. Taylor in the backfield. Brosmer off his back foot, completes it, and out of bounds. A 2-yard gain for Taylor as Hall throws him out of play.
And what they're getting in the coverage is a lot of zone coverage. So what you've seen in the second half is Minnesota has been able to connect on some of those curl routes and in-breaking routes, in particular from the outside wide receivers.
2nd and 8 at the 27. Brosmer guns it in the seam, and it's caught. One throw and catch. Elijah Spencer. He knew he was going to get hit, but he held on for a gain of 19.
It's a terrific pass from Brosmer right down the seam, and he finds him right there, and there's the contact you were talking about.
First down to the 46. Brosmer again to throw. In trouble. Brosmer, and he'll be tackled from behind. TJ Guy.
TJ Guy playing for an injured Josiah Stewart. And it should have been a flag for hands to the face because he gets his helmet ripped off by Ursery, the left tackle. No flag came out. He still got the sack, but now he'll have to sit out a play because his helmet came off. How does a flag not come out there?
5th sack of the day for Michigan. 2nd and 12 at the 44. Brosmer. Incomplete.
Oh shit! That ball kind of got away from him.
Necessarily sure who he was throwing that ball to. Rockington was in the vicinity.
It was definitely miscommunication. Here's that last play. Watch as Guy, he gets the hands right to his face, and the helmet came off, and he was still able to get that sack. But that's what I was saying. You see that big left hand. He's pleading with the official. He's like, "How do you think my helmet came off?"
3rd down and 12 for Minnesota. This may be 4-down territory for P.J. Fleck and his team.
Yeah, 2-possession game. There's no doubt it's 4-down territory.
So they don't need all of it here. Brosmer over the middle, caught. And they'll get close to half of it as Barham makes the tackle on Darius Taylor after a 6-yard gain.
And that's what I was talking about on the previous series. Remember, get half of it back, make the 4th down a much more manageable 4th down. And now it looks like they're going to take a timeout.
With 3:03 to go. Minnesota now with 1 timeout left. Michigan has 2. Gotta like the way P.J. Fleck and his team have fought. That's the thing about Coach Fleck. He's got charisma, he's got enthusiasm, positivity. He's a winner.
And his team understands who they are. Wouldn't you say, like, the identity of the team, they know how they need to win. They're a disciplined group. You know, you just know what you're going to get from Minnesota. They play really hard. They played a bad half of football last week against Iowa. I thought they probably should have beat North Carolina. They end up getting beat after having a lead at half against Iowa last week. So here they sit at 2-2. This is far better than a 2-2 football team, and we're seeing that fight here in the second half in the Big House.
4th down and 6 for the Gophers. Can they keep the chains moving is the question. Max Brosmer out of the gun. Here's Brosmer. Throws, and it's caught for first down. Another great throw. Daniel Jackson with the catch. A gain of 12.
They really left him uncovered. You saw I identified him right before that play. He's their best player on the outside, uncovered. Easy first down.
First down at the 38. Max Brosmer hit as he throws, and incomplete. TJ Guy with pressure.
What Michigan is trying to do is, well, let's take a look at that 4th down play. And Brosmer, he had time, and Daniel Jackson, you can see, just sets down in the middle of that zone, and it's an easy completion right there for a conversion.
Nail biter for the Wolverines now. 27-17, 2:41 to go. 2nd and 10 at the 38. Brosmer under pressure, gets it away. Spencer makes a nice move after the catch. And he'll gain 6. Barham with the tackle.
Well, you'd love to get this conversion before this 2-minute timeout. They'll go quickly here, try to convert on 3rd.
3rd and 4 at the 32. Brosmer with time. Fires. Caught. Taylor out of the backfield in a first down.
Ridiculous, guys. Come on.
A 10-yard gain.
Man, I'm just impressed with Brosmer. He just keeps coming in there, hanging in that pocket, finding his check down. That one, Darius Taylor, another conversion, and Minnesota just will not go away.
Taylor has a career-high 10 catches. 2-minute timeout, 27-17 Michigan.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles into T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, Kyle?
It's like he's chasing an ice cream truck.
Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence.
Cuz holding it up like a baby lion.
Homie takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day.
Respect.
Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
All right, Tina, 6 is hard to beat.
Not for us.
Okay, not soccer, but
football.
Yes. We honeymooned here.
Mallorca.
Yes. Pass.
Oh, we don't pass, Tina. Come on.
They help give you more.
A tax professional.
And they have a 97% satisfaction rating.
Salami.
You could have done it in a British accent.
That's helpful, Randy.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Free Holiday Inn Express breakfast, anyone?
You don't ever need help from nobody else. All you got to do now.
Impressive. Enjoy our free, fresh, hot breakfast any way you like. Only at Holiday Inn Express, a part of IHG Hotels and Resorts.
Mayotivations with Will Levis. Mayo dip, be creamy. And your quarterback, dreamy. Oh, hey. Mayo game day, be delicious.
BK Royal Crispy Wraps. Eat it with the meal or have it as a snack. Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack and it fits in one hand.
Sucks.
Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by Burger King. Tell you what, the Gophers going to have to do a whole lot more push-ups if they tie this game. That's better be in shape. He needs to be in the weight room.
That's right. That's right. You know, you think about PJ Fleck, though, right now. You're sitting here, 10-point deficit, 2-minute timeout. It's first down. And you're in a position where you're going to have to onside kick, whether you kick a field goal on this drive or you score a touchdown. So now you've got to think to yourself, okay, if we get to 4th and 2 or 3 and less, are we going for it and trying to score a touchdown on this drive, or are we going to take the 3 and then go ahead and try for an onside kick? So that decision needs to have already been made for P.J. Fleck on the sideline.
Gophers with 14 points this quarter and looking for more. First down and 10 at the Michigan 22. Max Brosmer, he's been hot.
Okay.
Incomplete this time. Darius Taylor out of the backfield to target.
From the Michigan perspective, Gus, the only thing that they cannot do is allow a quick touchdown. So I would not expect to see any sort of aggressive blitz from man coverage where you're leaving one Wolverine in a one-on-one situation. I would expect to see zone coverage. If you're Minnesota, you've got to expect the zone coverage and call curl routes, in-breaking routes to the middle of the field.
Minnesota with 1 timeout left, Michigan with 2. 2nd and 10. Under 2 minutes of play here in the 4th. Max Brosmer hit as he throws, incomplete. Looking for his tight end.
Good idea.
Callerup. That one thrown high.
And Michigan runs man coverage there. I tell you, this is just hard to get up after you get hit in the chest by Mason Graham right there, right after he throws it. But he's trying to get himself up off the turf. But Callerup had an opportunity at that ball because it was man coverage. I'm shocked that Michigan win man coverage. That's the only thing they cannot do right here is give up a quick touchdown.
3rd down and 10 at the 22. Brosmer, pocket collapsing underneath, caught. Spencer makes a move, still on his feet, and he'll go down inside the Michigan 5. A 17-yard gain. And that will make it 1st down and goal.
And it looks like Makari Page is still down for Michigan after that play. Spencer, great route right there. And again, Michigan goes to man coverage, which puts a defender on an island. Great route from Spencer. Elijah Spencer, as he's trying to cut, there's his knee that actually was down, and so review probably should back that up just a few yards. Looks like about 5 yards as Makari Page came in there with the contact late. Here's that man coverage, Gus, I'm talking about. Look at that. You get beat one time, you could have found yourself giving up 6 points right there. And again, you should be in zone because it's the only thing that you can't give up as a quick touchdown. There's that left knee down clear as day. And I'm sure that they would put that back right about to that 12-yard line.
Page, meanwhile, down. Senior from West Bloomfield, Michigan. A lot of talent coming out of that West Bloomfield area. Donovan Edwards out of West Bloomfield, as well as Samaj Morgan.
I'll tell you, this drive from Minnesota, it's been a lot of Max Brosmer, obviously, but he's hung in that pocket. That was a beautiful throw on that left seam. He's able to get a conversion there quickly on a 4th down. Gets conversion right there to Daniel Jackson. A check down to Darius Taylor, who's been really good out of the backfield. 10 catches so far today. Brosmer there on man coverage. Elijah Spencer, the transfer from Charlotte, he gets loose. He's been a terrific player for them out of the slot. And it sets him up just outside of the 10-yard line, right about the 13, Gus. And Brosmer on this drive, 7-11 for 72 yards. And he's been hit a couple of times right in the chest, just keeps bouncing back. Really love his ability to come back and continue to make plays.
Please adjust the game clock to 1:48.
So they're going to readjust the game clock to 1:48. 4th down and 1 for the Gophers.
If you guys can stop them,
at the
stop
Michigan
them.
13 now.
They're going to be taking shots at the end zone right now, so no flags.
Darius Taylor in the backfield. And the quarterback sneak it for the 1st down. Looks like he has it.
I was going to say, I feel like that nigga didn't get the shit right now to keep it 100. We'll keep it 100.
Now they got to go quickly here.
We keep it 100.
Back to the line of scrimmage. 1:45 to go.
Thus, this whole series, they've been able to save that timeout as well. So Minnesota in a decent position.
Right now, the officials don't know, from what I see, if it is a first down. They haven't signaled that it's a first down yet, so they're going to measure. How about Minnesota, though? They have definitely hung in there, fought back against a top 20 team. PJ Fleck motivating his squad, and a first down for the Gophers.
Slapping up in the stadium.
Minnesota trailed 24-3 in the third quarter.
Another Quaalude.
Looked like all Michigan until that interception from Orji, and Minnesota has just poured it on ever since.
Up tempo offense has worked brilliantly for the Gophers.
Gus, it looks like they're going to be in man defense again here.
First down and 10 at the 12. Keep your eye on number 11, Grosmer, in the end zone. Whoa,
ooh, shit.
Daniel Jackson, no, they say incomplete.
Oh, incomplete? Oh, that shit was kind of clean, though.
Flag on the play.
The flag came out, it looked like, for potential interference right there from Zeke Berry.
Oh, my goodness. That's a touchdown to me, Joel. I don't know.
It looked like he secured it.
Bounds. Pass interference. Defense. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
Well, that's some horse shit.
That's going to be a touchdown.
That's a touchdown to me.
No doubt about it, partner, and that was a terrific catch.
Unbelievable for Daniel Jackson. PJ Fleck says it's a touchdown.
And that is the second straight time that we've been doing a Minnesota game with Daniel Jackson makes an incredible catch in the end zone.
Oh, look at this motherfucker.
Did it last year in the first game against Nebraska, and this one, it sure looks like he's got control, and then partner a foot and a knee in the end zone.
Let's go to Mikey Rulebooks, our rules analyst. Mike Pereira, your thoughts?
I think we're three for three. I agree with you. I think the back judge has to make the interference call, which was a good call. So maybe loses track of getting that foot and shin down. But to me, you're going to see.
A lot of guys talk tough on crime, but there's one guy actually.
Damn, I don't know. That was a touchdown. That was a PI. They might not go. They might not. They might not. They might now go for the onside kick. Man, what in the blue hell's going on, dude? Marshall's crazy. Man, that's touchdown.
So grabs for us here on Fox, and Minnesota is now in a position. Let's look back. Let's go. So this is it. Nebraska last year, August 3rd. I still can't believe that was the catch. Look at that. That left toe drag. Daniel Jackson threw it down for us then, and he's thrown it down for us here.
We called that game. Let's check in with Jen.
I had a chance to ask him about that play this week, Gus. He told me, I love the big moments. When my team needs me most, I will deliver. And wow, we're seeing it from Jackson right now.
He certainly delivered there.
Onside kick now from Minnesota. All the hands team out for Michigan. This is it.
Nice bounce. Scrambled around. Minnesota's got it.
Fuck!
The Gophers have it. They've got it.
What the fuck?
But a flag on the play.
Offside. Kicking team number 49. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Oh, thank God.
Well, watch top of your screen.
What the fuck?
Kesich is going to take off, and does he cross? Oh, man.
That's
just. That's Matt
So
Kingsbury,
now they're going to say we won on some
linebacker
bullshit.
Number 49 that was just across. You know, that's going to back it up 5 and breathes new life for Michigan.
So they'll do it again. But this time, Michigan is there. Kalel Mullings secures it. With 1:36 to play, Minnesota with 1 timeout left. Michigan with 2.
So wow. With the 1 timeout, Gus, here's where we're at here. Michigan needs to run off about 20 seconds on their 4 plays. So they can't just kneel it, or else they're in a position where Minnesota could have a chance to get their hands on the football. So they're going to have to snap this football. It's P.J. Fleck, animated on the far sideline.
He can't believe it. First down and 10 at the 38. Mullings, the pistol. They give it to him. He's met before he gets to the line of scrimmage. Minnesota forces a loss of 2. And they call that final timeout with 1:32 remaining in the 4th quarter. Let's go back to that onside kick.
Yeah,
Mike Pereira joins us. Mike, that looked kind of sketchy from an officiating standpoint.
I don't think he's offside. I mean, if you take a look at the high shot like the all-22, I don't think he's breaking the plane. Watch on top, stop it right when the ball is kicked. And again, to us, as he's going, as we move forward here, there's the ball kicked. Was he offside? I'll tell you, it's so technical. To me, he's not, but it's awfully close. Nothing can be done, not reviewable, obviously.
Boy, you would love it to be something that was clear and obvious, and that one looked like just a hair.
Second down and 12 to the 40. No time.
No!
Michigan. Shaky with
what's
the
happening?
Falls on it. A loss of 11. But the clock keeps running.
Holy cow.
This is a debacle.
Bredesen in the vision of orgy.
Yeah, and that's a motion that I don't know if I would have in there, because he's
sloppy,
trying to cross
ugly,
the snap
stupid,
and block
disgusting.
in front of the ball. Look at Minnesota's like, oh my goodness, that ball on the turf looks awfully good.
There's no moral losses, you know, but
Moore,
my
hands
God,
on his
Minnesota.
hip. Just looking at the clock,
should have a chance
to go down as quickly as he can.
Real.
You know, and I'll go back to, I know it was a while ago, but Gus, on Michigan's last offensive series, because of when they were snapping the ball and the fact that they threw it on.
Fact checked and verified.
Damn. Politician commercials just be popping up. Some horse shit. J Money in there. Y'all thought, nigga. Fuckers.
Right, they're Minnesota fans?
Nah, nigga. Fresno State fans.
It gave a free about 45
Run the
to
ball
55
here.
seconds
I guess
to
you're gonna
Minnesota.
have to punt the ball.
And where are we at right now?
That's right.
47 seconds left.
This game could almost be over.
It
yes,
absolutely does. And when you're a team like Michigan with a small margin of error, because this is not a team with shock and awe talent, okay? Yeah, they've got some first-round picks on the defense, there's no doubt, but this is a team that has to win with a very specific blueprint. And when you're outside of that blueprint, you don't do the things that are necessary, like working the clock, winning the turnover battle, which they haven't here in the second half. Then it gets close, and that's what we saw last week in the second half. We're seeing it this week in the second half. So some sloppy play that has to get cleaned up if they're going to move forward here in the Big Ten and be successful.
47 seconds remaining. Minnesota out of timeouts. Michigan with 1. Third down and 23 from the 49.
Run the ball here, guys.
Mullings trying to get outside. And he'll be ridden down around the 45-yard line. 34 seconds.
Because he extended the game, we just sealed it right now.
Do it.
Because the way he extended that ball right now.
Will
that's
survive.
What's up.
And
the brown jug, bring it.
will stay with the Wolverines.
Give me the jug.
But P.J. Fleck and the Golden Gophers, outstanding performance.
Yeah, Minnesota did good.
Outnumbered, outgunned by this talented Michigan team, but they fought until the very end. But the Wolverines will improve to 4-1 on the season.
All right, guys.
As they hold on to beat Minnesota 27-24. And downstairs, let's go to Jenny.
It's been good. Oh, hold on, Jenny.
All right, Coach. Thank you for taking the time. Look, you improved to 4-1 on this season, but
Hey,
those final 2 minutes, you
appreciate
give
y'all
up